What it is, what it does, what it do, TikTok, what it do, YouTube. Infamous Harrison here, aka Addicted to Harrison, and welcome to What the Hill Podcast. I am your host, Infamous Harrison, aka Addicted to Harrison, here with my co-host. We have The Kane.
Hi guys.
And we have next, we got Feel the Thrill.
Hi guys.
All right, and before we go and get started, as you all may or may not have known, for those that may be new here, this is a 21 and up stream, so if you're not 21, you got to get up out of here. Like, you ain't got to leave, but you got to get the hell up out of here. This is your first and final warning. No ifs, ands, or buts. You will be blocked. You will be reported. Enough said. And with that being said, Phil, what you got for us?
All right, we're gonna start with. Oh shoot, I need to actually start with SmackDown. Where's SmackDown at? I was gonna say we're gonna start with Raw, but I need to pull up. I had SmackDown up here. Let me go get SmackDown. Where'd it go? Okay.
The way
Great.
SmackDown is, it's really not that much to go and review because they didn't fired half the daggone staff.
Yeah, I know. I know. They got rid of everybody. Everybody.
But I'm sure that was Triple H's doing because that wasn't TKO. No,
Oh
not at
yeah.
all.
No, oh no. Oh no. We gonna get into that because oh man, that's a very interesting situation there.
Slippery slope, isn't it? It's
Yeah,
like
that's a
very.
very as I was putting this together and I've been watching some videos, I said, man, when you think of it like that, it's a very it's very odd if you ask me.
Okay.
Oh,
Let's go ahead and get into it.
I got you. Just give me 1 second because I don't know what happened, but it just disappeared. I don't know what happened.
Wow.
Like I swear it was right here.
Hey, look, that's the day in the life of a streamer, all right? Like, you never
Like
know
it
what's
was
gonna happen.
right here, bro. Like it legit was right here.
Like,
And,
you never know what's gonna happen. Just when you think you prepared, the unexpected happens. Okay.
man, got me over here looking like I'm a clown.
Don't worry, like, guys, we're very professional, all right? Like, we're not new to this. We've done this before.
Right. They are like, man, he ain't even prepared.
Like, where this guy come? Oh, brother, this guy stayed.
All right, I'm just gonna start with Raw, and then we'll circle back to SmackDown because it's now my laptop want to act up. So we're just gonna go ahead and get into Raw. So Raw
See,
started off with
they probably heard what I said. It's like, hey, well, SmackDown don't really have that big
right.
of a roster anyways. You might as
All right,
well just go ahead and just go to Raw.
yeah, we're gonna circle back to SmackDown. Basically, Raw really started off with it really started off with Roman. What was it? Roman, Jay and Jimmy back having like a little backstage segment, and
As it should.
Roman was like, I'm just trying to understand, like I was gone for 2 years, and this guy thinks he can just come in here and just think he can just get a title shot. Like, what's up with this guy? That's pretty much what he was like saying. What's up with this guy? And then Jimmy was like, in a way, I kind of understand where he's coming from. He said, I get it. He wants to up his lifestyle. He wants everything that the tribal chief has. He said, but it shouldn't have to come at the expense of the tribal chief. And he was like, and Ron was like, yeah, you're right. And then Jay, got crash out. Jay like, this dude dangerous, Oos. This dude dangerous. This dude crazy, Oos. He said, this dude is dangerous, man. He said, we was on SmackDown. He said, we went out there, just to watch him. He said, man, this dude took out the whole MFTs one by 105. He said, this dude is
He
dangerous,
really
man.
did do a 1v5. He really did do it.
And he said, if he said, Roman, if you lose, he take everything. He said he take the name, he take the try, he take the Ulafala, he take it all, man. He
Oh
said it
no,
gotta. He
can't
said it
do
gotta
that.
be. He said it gotta be consequences. And Roman looked at him and said, consequences. He said consequences. He said, He said we ain't give. He said this ain't a charity. We ain't giving out. We ain't giving out handouts. He said. He said I'm gonna think on that. And he said tonight. He said I'm gonna think on that. And tonight I'll make my decision. That's pretty much how Raw started. And so then after that, that was a little yes. And so then after that, we had the Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker segment. Let's see. In the arena, Seth Rollins made his way to the ring, fired up over the events last over of the and wasted no time addressing Braun Breaker. Rollins took credit for putting 9 staples in the back of Breaker's head before the badass hit the ring. Rollins put over Breaker as the next big thing, as the next big star in the industry, but called out his mind. He said betting on himself only got him Logan Paul, Austin Theory, steak dinners, and happy endings from Paul Heyman. Since
Wow.
Breaker took exception claiming he was on his way to being a main event star and knock Rollins' health, suggesting his shoulder cannot handle the weight of the title on it anymore. The back and forth exchange of insults concluded with the Visionary laying down a challenge for a match at Backlash. Um,
Backlash.
yeah, I know.
Backlash.
So
Oh man.
here was my thing, and I think I talked to Mike about it. I said, man, in the beginning, I was like, man, I'm kind of feeling this. I think this feud might be decent, right? But then,
Hmm.
but then it was like the more I listened to it, and the more I was like, man, like I sat back and I was like, this promo is cooking right now. But then after a while, I'm like, it's like, why is he? It's like he was doing good, You're always gonna be always gonna be the best at being number two and this and that. Okay, you're gonna be the second. You're always gonna be second best. But okay, yeah, I like that. But the part that got me was, how do you go from dissing the guy and talking about how you ain't this and you ain't nothing and this and that, and then you turn around and say,
Ever start respecting them? Be like, I
you turn right.
respect you.
You turn around. You think you turn right around and say, you're one of the top guys in the industry. You're one of the best in the world. You're a first ballot Hall of Famer. You're this and that. I'm like, okay. Then Seth Rollins. That's Seth Rollins says. No, that's what Braun says to Seth Rollins. And then the same with Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins goes to Braun Breaker and says, you're gonna be the next big thing. You're gonna be the next this, the next that. There's praising him, all this stuff. Okay, cool. And then next thing you know, he's like, yeah, but it's just the mind thing. It's like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold on a sec. It's
You all just backhand compliment each other.
like, well, I
You're
don't know how I feel
good,
about
but
this,
you're the
man.
second best. You're good, but you're stupid.
It's like, I don't know, man. I think it would have been better if they just went constantly at the just you know. But I have another issue. I have another issue with this.
Hmm.
Didn't they say that they didn't want to put Braun Breaker in there because of the fact that he was injured, that they didn't want to rush this feud?
Yeah, they did
But
say
we're
it. But wait a
but
minute.
we're
But
having
didn't
but we're having
Seth
the
Rollins
match.
get injured?
Huh?
I said I thought Seth Rollins was injured though, not Braun
Well, no.
at
Remember, Braun
first.
had remember. Well, at first, yeah, but then Braun had the hernia too.
Yeah.
So they kind of
So I
both
don't
were
know.
hurt.
It's weird
It was
because, like,
they,
yeah,
they
it was
both were
supposed
hurt
to be a
because,
slow build.
Right, because Braun had the hernia, and then Seth had the shoulder injury, so they both were injured. But the thing is this: you said Braun Breaker was clear, like they said he was clear like weeks before Mania. So my thing is this: if he's cleared, if he was cleared, but you said y'all want to hold off because of because you didn't want to rush the storyline. Why are we not rushing? Why are we not going right into it?
I have no idea.
They're not hurt
That's
anymore.
huh?
Plus, I said they're not hurt anymore. Plus, they fired a couple of people, so it ain't like they can put filler. I have a filler feud.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
Yeah, you got a
fired a
point
lot of
there.
people.
You fired a boatload of people.
Hey, but that wasn't TKO though. That was all Paul. All right, that wasn't.
Yeah. Real quick on that. Like I said, a lot of those things, people that they got rid of, I wasn't really too like distraught about them. The only
I was
one that I was,
surprised that. Well, Phil, it looks like you got your wish. Remember when we talked about some months ago? You finally got. They got rid of the whole white six.
hey man, I ain't gonna lie, I was joking, man. Dang. At first it was like, at
Like,
first it
you
was
got
like,
your wish this month, Phil.
yeah, it was
You're
like,
like, you know what? Just throw that whole stable away, man.
yeah.
Throw it away.
I was like, man, just break them up. And then I'm looking at the list. Like, okay, Eric Rowan,
They
oh man.
gone.
Then,
All of
hey,
them.
Eric Rowan, oh man. Joe Gacy, I'm like, oh man. And Dexter Loomis, I'm like, oh man.
It's like,
Nikki
at
Cross,
least they
oh
could have
man.
broke them up. This is like, nope, the whole team got to go.
I'm like, man, they got rid of them all. And then I was like, man, they got rid of them all, but they kept what's his name. Now I looked again, Bo Dallas. I'm dang, so they got rid of the whole stable.
Phil doesn't like them. Get rid of them all.
Oh no.
He doesn't like the Wyatts, so yeah, we're canceling the Wyatts.
We have to make the writers happy. You happy now, Phil?
Oh
This is why
God.
we do what we do.
We're storytellers, we tell really good stories here.
Oh yeah. We, and also, we have moments. All right, that's what we do. We make moments.
Yeah. Okay, I finally got SmackDown to cooperate. So we're gonna go.
Get
We're
the
gonna
act right.
we're
Okay.
just gonna brush through that because, like you said, nothing really happened. Um, that was that was that for the. So yeah, so we have Seth Rollins versus Braun Breaker at Backlash. I think that's gonna be a pretty good match. Um,
Backlash.
yeah.
Backlash.
Next we have Penta versus Rusev for like the sixth time. Um, says all ego. Ethan Page watched from ringside at the Intercontinental Champion Penta battle Rusev and Anon. Title action to kick off the in-ring pro portion of Raw. The Bulgarian Brute dominated the action into the commercial break, but Penta sparked a comeback that saw him fight his way back into the ring and down Rusev for a near fall. While he was not able to keep the heel down immediately, Penta ultimately scored the victory, only to find himself on the receiving end of a 2-on-1 beatdown from Rusev and Page. Javon Evans made the save, flying off Page and delivering an OG cutter before standing tall alongside Penta to close out the segment. So, with Penta and Javon, it's like
They're
they're like,
rivals.
1 minute they're like, hey, this is far from over, and then after that, then he sees him getting beat up. He goes to help him out, like, yeah, I got you, bro. I got you.
It's a truce for now, all right? They call it a
All right.
truce.
Hey, what is it? What is it? The enemy of my enemy is my friend, I guess.
Gonna be me
I
though.
guess. Look, we kind of just spitballing it here.
Couldn't be me
Yep.
though.
Nope. That's facts. All right. Next we
Hey,
had.
that's not my problem. All right, that's not
Right.
my problem.
Right. At all.
Be backstage like, damn, they jumped too, bro. You alright? People get jumped
Man.
Yeah,
every
that
day.
was me. I
You
would
be
respect
alright.
that.
You tough.
Man. That's facts. Next we had a promo from Becky Lynch. Says
Oh Lord.
1 week removed from regaining the women's Intercontinental Championship, Becky Lynch returns to Raw to discuss her win, telling fans that while she was walking up the ramp with her daughter at WrestleMania, she knew she had to show her what being a real champion is all about. Oh my God. She issued No, because she issued an open challenge for a match, which Io Sky accepted to a thunderous ovation.
Yeah, it's our favorite thing. Open challenges.
Hold on. Did it seem like she was cutting a face promo for a minute to y'all? Or was that just me?
It kind of seemed like it. It did a little bit
Oh yeah,
until EO came out. Then it was just like, oh wow.
Hey, you? You.
all right. Since Lynch laughed it off, equating the genius of the sky to Marty Jannetty to Rhea Ripley, Shawn Michaels. Sky knocked her down before Raw. General Manager Adam Pearce appeared and made the match official. Big Time Bex got a cheap shot in entering the break and ahead of the championship clash. They're not even gonna give me a breakdown of how the match went. Well, I saw. Oh, here it is. Okay. Lynch controls the action coming out of the break, dictating the pace and keeping her rival grounded. A missile drop kick from the challenger changed that as Sky built momentum in the crowd and had the crowd on their feet for her comeback. She delivered a sunset flip bomb on the floor that drove the air out of the champion ahead of the commercial break. Back from the timeout, and fans in Laredo uh, showered the combats with chants of "This is awesome." Sky responded with a tornado DDT to Lynch. She tried the over the moonsault, but Lynch got her boots up. A manhandle slam followed, but the babyface kicked out at 2. After Scott delivered a springboard moonsault onto the floor, Oscar arrived on the scene, costing her former teammate the match as Lynch retained following a manhandle slam. Afterwards, the Empress of Tomorrow trapped her rival in an Oscar lock to close things out.
Oscar looked like she was just dialing it in. She looked like she didn't want to be there.
Yeah.
Man, well,
She was her
wouldn't you not
friend.
want to be there? Because like Kari just got fired, and then like they were just working on the storyline when Kari was getting ready to turn on Oscar, and then it's like, yeah, Kari saying you gotta go. I'm sorry. Like what?
Well, from what I've heard from YouTubers and sources and stuff online, is apparently from what I heard, she wants to go back home.
Oh,
So, I mean,
well, I want to go home.
I don't know how true that is. I mean,
Yeah,
honestly,
take that with a grain of salt.
but it could be true. I mean, if you, hey, if you want to go back, I feel like this. If you feel like you're not getting the respect you deserve, yeah, I would want to go back home too. you know, Most
Hey,
definitely be like, you know what, I'm
they'll
good.
welcome her with open arms, man. She was a big star down
Oh
Exactly.
yeah, New Japan. Oh yeah,
Oh
her
yeah,
and
that's
Oscar was like
that's all
they
I'm
were
saying. If
beast.
she want to go back home and wrestle back at home, I promise you, hey, it's gonna be, hey, They go like, man, we got to get her back. And she's like, I don't want to come back. I'm good.
They're throwing money at her.
Uh,
Shoot.
don't tell me they pulling the Tony Khan on it.
Yeah,
Like, hey,
they gonna throw money at her. Going, you know what? Okay, I'll come back, and then they're gonna
no, you
give
know
her
what?
the. They go,
TKO is gonna be like, oh, wait, before you go, hold up, wait, what's this? Wow, like, what's this briefcase doing here with all this money?
my God,
What's that doing there? It has your name on it. Oh,
man, man, I
Like,
wonder.
wow, like, let me see how much, like, let me open this up and see, whoa, it's like 300 mil in here. Like, man, it'd be a shame if it went to waste,
it'd be a shame if you like went home and just left this.
Yep.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, though. Hey, I'm just saying. Look, it's right there.
Yeah, next we had the Joe Hendry. Hey, did you guys like the Joe Hendry concert?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that hook was kind of catchy, man.
Very catchy. Paul, Paul, Fire Logan, Paul. It's like, man, you know what? You know what? You should make this a song, man. Did y'all have y'all seen? It's a video on it was a video I saw on TikTok where they showed Michael Cole singing along to it. So hilarious,
Wow. Yeah, I gotta check that out.
so hilarious, so hilarious. All right, it says former NXT and TNA World Champion Joe Hendry greeted the WWE Universe with his first concert as a Raw superstar. He announced that he has officially joined the Red Brand, then got to the point of his song calling for Logan Paul to be fired. The Maverick took exception, joined by the Vision teammate Austin Theory and cut a ranting promo. The heels eventually beat down Hendry and joined a 2-on-1 beating until the Street Profits made the save, clearing the ring of the heels. Hendry wiped out Paul and Theory and joined the prospective tag team for no one contenders in the closing out segment. I say it's one of those things where it's like, the Street Profits want the title, so if they see the Vision beating up somebody, they coming out. It don't matter who it is. It could be Penta, it could be Seth Rollins, it could be Joe Hendry. It don't matter who it is. If they see the Vision out there, they coming out there.
Like, we want
'Cause
that
they
goal. All right,
right.
we hungry. We want
Yeah.
that.
Mhm. I'm
I'm
sure.
glad.
Yeah.
I'm glad Joe Henry made the main roster, but I only see him as a mid carder.
Yeah. I don't see him
Hey,
being
but
a
that's okay, though.
well. Hmm, you know,
It's okay with being a good
I
upper
think I
mid
can see.
carder.
I think I can see him winning the. I don't see him being like a world title for like a while, but I can see him winning it for like maybe having for like maybe a month. It wouldn't
Oh,
be like a
wow.
super. It wouldn't be
Even
like
like a
a super.
placeholder.
It wouldn't be like a super long reign. It would be probably one of those like transitional champions. But I think I can see him being a world champion. Now, like the main man, like the WWE champion. I don't know about that.
He's
Yeah,
on
but
Raw. I don't see him beating Roman
Oh no no no
no.
no
anytime
no no
soon.
no 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 no. He gonna win it off of like a whoever beats like whoever. That's the thing though, because like whoever beats Roman, you know,
Mm,
it's like whoever beats Roman is like, okay, this guy's the next big thing, and then like whoever beats the next big thing is like, it's like you got to be very smart with these decisions, or you're gonna have another Cody
very careful.
situation.
Yeah, and then like with that, that could be fixed, but we'll talk about that later.
Yeah,
Cody finished his story and they forgot to write another book.
Pretty
yeah,
much. I mean, well, they could have did it with Randy, but that opportunity got fumbled
right. Next we
because they decided
have
to call Pat McAfee.
right. Well, there was a backstage. Well, there was a backstage segment with El Grande Americano. He's gonna be having like a match in
Uh,
AAA. It's like a mask versus mask match.
we are so tired of that. Like, okay, are they finally going to just do the mask versus mask thing and
Hey,
just get it
let's
over with? I'm tired of this.
with
Yeah,
that. It's that's more of a AAA thing.
Yeah,
It's not getting over
Yeah.
the.
yeah. They're doing it in AAA. I'm gonna get to that in a second, but yeah. So backstage, they hit El Grande Americano said he's preparing for his Mass versus Mass match in AAA. Um, Pretty much, he said to get himself ready. He said he wanted to fight Rey Mysterio, so that's how we end up getting the match here: Rey Mysterio versus El Grande Americano. It says here after El Grande Americano expressed his desire to test himself against the greatest luchador of all time ahead of his Mass versus Mass against the OG El Grande Americano in AAA, the luchador faced Rey Mysterio in a singles competition. A back and forth a back and forth battle escalated until Americano attempted to utilize a piece of metal in his mask, only for the OG to intervene, prevent the cheating, and set up the Mysterio victory. After the match, a brawl between the two luchadors ensued. The last bit of hype for their upcoming battle on May 30th at Triple H Noche, Noche de los Grandes. So that that little thing that El Grande Americano doing in AAA, when I tell you that is so much over right now in AAA, hey, let me tell you, hey, Luke, him being El Grande Americano is like 10 times better whatever he been doing with him and Ludwig Kaiser, which is crazy.
Okay. I have a question though. I have a question.
Okay.
Why, instead of having Undertaker doing the creative for AAA, why don't they just have him do creative for WWE?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I would love that. I really would.
I mean, it's not like the guy hasn't been in the business for like what, how many decades? So I mean,
Man.
I think he would know a little something about storytelling. So
Mm, I mean, I don't know what he's cooking up down there in AAA, but they love that dude up. Hey man, if he loses that match, they might riot. Talk about
wow.
It's
El Grande.
it's probably easier to write for them down there, man. They still into gimmicks and stuff.
Right.
True. That is
You
true.
got you got people down there like Psycho the Clown. Like
Yeah. Mr. Iguana.
Yeah, I was about to say, Undertaker probably having the easiest time of his life down there.
He's
man,
living his best life. Like, oh yeah, like man, this stuff can write itself. I got this.
man. It's like, what do I need to do?
Meanwhile, you put him as a writer here, and he probably won't go so well.
Oh no.
No, you know what? He'll probably have an idea, and then it'll probably get shut down. Like, no, I don't think. I don't think the crowd will get over with that. It's like, really? I've been in this business for like
You know
since the
hey,
'80s.
you know I've been in this business more than you've been alive.
Exactly. But no, I don't think that. I don't think the fans are going. No, is it the fans won't get it, or you just not into it? Because it's not
Right.
about you; it's about what the fans want.
Exactly. Let's talk about it. But next we had Grayson Waller was backstage talking to Adam Pierce, talking about he feel like he just being overlooked, and he was talking about Obafemi. He called Obafemi overrated, and as he was saying
Oh
that,
Lord!
Obafemi walked up and he was like, basically Grayson Waller was like, I just want an opportunity to prove myself. So they Grayson Waller finally got himself up out of catering after eating that good fried chicken and stuff back there. He went out there to the ring and had a match with Oba. You know about how that went.
Yeah, that probably lasted like 2 minutes.
Man, I went and got something to
Two
drink.
minutes,
I went and got something to drink. Came back, the match was over.
like 2 minutes, more like man, more like 45, 50 seconds. That man didn't even do the pose that long. That man did the ooh ah, and then went right to walking down the ring. He's like, man, I ain't got time to deal with this clown.
We just did the fall from grace immediately. Like, all right,
Oh no,
next.
he hit. No, he hit him with a couple uppercuts. Then he hit him with like 3 uppercuts. He threw him, and then he hit the fall from grace.
Wow.
But I'm not gonna get into what I want to say about that now. That's one of the things I have in the hot takes for later. Next we had Bailey and Lyra versus Roxanne and Raquel. And oh man, were they live? Were they alive and well for Roxanne? Because she was from Laredo, Texas. That's where Raw was at, Laredo. And
Yeah.
boy, oh boy, were they loud for her. Let me
Yeah.
tell you.
I saw
Let
like
hey,
she got like a
if they
really huge
hey
pop.
if let me just tell you this. If she was going for a title tonight and that night, oh man. They I don't think they would have had a choice but to give it to her that night. And I
It would
don't
have
care
went
what title.
crazy.
Hey, I don't care what title it would have been. Tag team, right? Tag team, WWE Women's Champion, Hey, it don't matter what.
I see.
If it was for a title, boy, that place would have went ballistic. But it says hometown hero Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez battled Bailey and Lyra in a match with the tag team title contention implications. After several moments of the Judgment Day duo dominating the action, Bailey dropped Rodriguez and created separation, allowing her to tag Valkyria into the match. The former IC Women's Champion took the fight to Perez to the dismay of the crowd. The Prodigy fought back, but the role model escaped a pop rocks attempt and delivered a Bailey to belly for a 2 count. Moments later, Liv Morgan interjected herself into the match, drawing Bailey's attention. When the role model got physical, Morgan dropped down, sending the babyface into the top rope. Perez capitalized, hitting the Shining Wizard and the Pop Rocks for the win. Like I said, man, that match, hey, it it didn't matter what Roxanne did in that match. They loved her. And it was
Wow.
crazy. It was crazy. They said she had like 30 family. She had like 30 family members and friends there. I'm like, 30? Damn. I'm like, 30?
He was like 30.
I'm like, damn.
I can believe it.
I can believe it too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, pouring up the libations.
Oh, probably should have went on mute for that. No. um. Next we had and then the main event, of course, we had the Roman Reigns segment.
Jacob segment. Oh yeah.
Roman Reigns and Jacob segment. It says Roman Reigns wrapped up the show with the in-ring answer to Jacob Fatu's challenge from last week, but before he could talk, he talked about single-handedly elevating the World Heavyweight Championship, which is another thing I'm going to talk about in the hot takes tonight. Since this brought out the Samoan werewolf who came face to face with his cousin for the Tribal Chiefs Backlash decision. Reigns told Fatu he hoped he made the right choice to unite the family rather than tear it apart. The prospective number one contender accused Roman Reigns of being in his main event bubble and said that when his life was falling apart, it was Solo who reached out to him. The world champion cut him off, calling him unhinged, and Fatu proved him right. He attacked Reigns with the mandible claw, then performed a Tongan death grip, leaving the tribal chief writhing. Reigns told Fatu he would see him at Backlash. The new challenger said he will see the title holder next week on Raw. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, when he hit that little Tongan death grip, man. Hey man, I was scared, bro. I'm like, what happened? What's happening? What's going on, man? I'm
Like,
like,
could you
hey,
just imagine
I'm
that?
like,
Like
could you?
somebody just squeeze like your lower jaw, you just like, like just choke you like.
Hey man, I'm over here watching. Like, hey man, get off him. Hey, get off him. I'm like,
Yeah.
hey,
Like, hey man, what
stop.
you doing? Like, hey man, what you doing? Get off here, man. Like,
Right.
no.
But yeah, that was the recap of Raw. Um, this Raw it wasn't terrible,
But it
but
wasn't
it
that
was
great
just
either.
it was another boring one. You know, it's man, it's like
C minus.
yeah. No, yeah, it was a Raw. Oh no, it was kind of middle of the road. So it wasn't terrible,
I
but it
said I
was
give it a
nowhere
C
near great.
minus.
Huh?
I said that's what I said. I gave it a C minus.
Yeah, I would give most definitely a C minus. Um, I like I said, I know I did it kind of out of order. The only thing that I want to talk about from SmackDown is what Cody Rhodes said. Cause did y'all hear his promo on SmackDown?
I heard some of it, but it was just kind of like he was just kind of just going rambling at one
You're
point.
right, and I'm getting real tired of the rambling, man. Like, hold on, this is here. Had Tiffany Stratton versus Julia for the women's title. I don't even know
It
why.
just stripped it away from Julia. Once again, disrespecting Julia. It's like, why? Why?
Right. Oh,
Why are
oh.
they
Actually,
disrespecting Julia?
I wanted to talk about from SmackDown. It was that, what's it called? The Fatal Influence debut.
Oh,
They
talking about
had
going against
big beef
Rhea.
going on, man.
Huh?
They was blowing them out the building.
Hey, but I ain't gonna lie. That's good though. That's good. I mean, that's if you because they coming in as heels, so it's like
You might as
hey,
well. Like,
why?
yeah, get
That's
that heel
that's what we
heat.
need. That's what we need. We need like legit heels. You know Hey, you know what's going on? You want to know what the problem with WWE right now? The heels is getting the people who are supposed to be heels are getting cheered, and the people who are supposed to be faces are getting
Faces are
booed.
getting boos. Yeah.
So it's
It's the
like,
polar opposite.
yeah, no, I've never seen it like this. Never.
It's weird.
Let me see.
I can't. It's like, but again, I'm
Yeah,
sorry. Like, I
yeah,
cannot. I don't understand the disrespect they're doing with Julie is a legit wrestler, and then they just took the belt off of her and gave it to Tiffany Stratton, and it's like, okay, now she got the U.S. title. Now what?
all right.
She's not gonna elevate it. She's not gonna do what's she gonna do with it?
Open challenge.
Yeah, exactly.
Tiffany, Tiffany and Jade, I feel like they got one foot out the door. They're just there to get some movies.
Pretty much,
Yeah,
they just using that as like a launch pad for them to go and have a movie career. They're not
yeah,
even really in it for the wrestling. It's just like, yeah, I guess I'll do it. I mean, you know,
right.
I'll make a little bit of money, just doing this, but I really want to go and act. But I guess I'll go and do it.
What does he say? What did he say? Give us more Tiffy time like
TV
we
time,
want it.
like
Yeah, I know,
we.
right? I'm saying, bro, nobody asked for her. I promise you, nobody did. But let's see. Yeah, I'm looking at this Cody Rhodes promo. It was him talking about Orton gave him his best shot, but he still got back up. And then Rhodes, they wanted to send a message to a sarcastic Sami Zayn who called Rhodes the Golden Boy. Yeah, I didn't. That was the rambling part to me. He was like, he calls me the golden boy, and I'm in gold. I was dripped in gold, and he just kept saying gold. I'm like, bro, like, you okay? Like, what's wrong? He just kept
Well, Black
saying
is like
gold.
like they need. Like, not only do they need more work, they need more women. Okay, they don't have enough women in their division.
All right,
That's
that's
what the
why they.
problem is too.
All right, that's why they brought up Blake. They brought up Monroe. They brought up and brought up Sol Ruka. So hey,
It'll influence everybody. Well, a lot of
yep.
women like, well, look, because the other ones they fired them. I mean, you know what I mean?
Well, I mean, it really wasn't that many women that they really fired. It was just the only one woman.
Yeah,
The only two women they fired was Nikki
with
Cross and,
Zelina
and Kyrie.
Vega and
Oh yeah.
And Zelina Vega too.
See, I forgot about her. That's how bad that was. I forgot about her.
You know what's messed up too? Um, Zelina Vega basically, and like I brought this to Mike's attention, and I don't know if he does. I was like, Zelina Vega and Roxanne Perez had the same move. They just had different names for it. Roxanne
Yes,
had Pop Rocks, and Zelina had
yes,
Code Red.
and it's the exact same move. Yes, I noticed that. Terrible.
Yeah, it's like they had the exact same finishing move. They just had it was the finishers had different names, but it was the same move.
Right.
Sorry, she reached her peak when she was
Andrade's manager.
Andrade's manager, man.
That's
He's
factual statements right
like,
there.
yeah, I don't care. I just don't care.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. And then what did he
Well, yeah,
say
that
here?
too.
We said one final message. He said anyone who wants to get involved in his business is 0-3, so they need to sit down, count their money, and mind their damn business. Says anyone who wants to find Rose, know where he is. Doesn't matter if you're from Raw, SmackDown, or NXT. It says Rose is easy to find but hard to beat. I'm like, whatever.
Brother. I
Honestly,
don't know. It's like,
I ain't gonna lie, that's really how I felt when he said that. They're like, whatever, bro. Like, whatever.
yeah. Well, I mean, and then like with him saying the Golden Boy thing, it's like it ain't Sami Zayn saying it. It's like Michael Cole every time. Well, you know, that's QB1. That's Cody Rhodes. He's QB1.
Yeah, I said I got something I want to talk about with that QB1 in the hot takes.
Okay.
Uh, let's see, I don't think it was really.
Yeah,
Oh,
it really wasn't that
it
much. I
was.
mean, what? Then they had the what the one thing with the MFTs and all that.
Yeah,
They completely buried the MFTs in one show.
literally. Yeah,
You
they.
can't get a
Yeah.
cup of
If I
coffee
was,
delivered here. I'm like, whoa, okay.
it yeah,
Like
if
Solo can't even go and get a cup of coffee delivered. He can't even DoorDash some coffee.
yeah, that was diabolical.
Like that
Oh,
should have been the
it's
thing right there. Putting in the cover, like, hold on, man, what you mean?
Solo's at the crib. Like, what do you say fuck me for?
Right,
Exactly.
right. Uh, yeah, I don't know how much of
I'm surprised they didn't fire the MFTs, but I know The Rock wouldn't have that. Like, oh no.
I don't know. I don't know how much. I don't know how much of SmackDown gonna be able to watch because they did. Cause especially with them saying that Yachty gonna be staying. Like, oh no.
Are you for real?
I don't get that.
Oh yeah.
So a
Yeah.
guy can't talk. So you give him a manager who can't talk either.
Right. I don't know about. I don't know about that, man. I
All
don't
he
know.
is just a hype man, and it's like he's not even a good hype man.
Right.
He
He,
flicking up the ad lib.
right. What? Like, bro, stop. Like, stop.
Meanwhile, you got Booker T sitting in NXT.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, the guy he's trying to emulate damn near every move.
And the guy that basically kind of elevated his theme song anyway.
I think if I
Yeah,
don't know,
that's
man. I think okay, Harrison, because apparently I saw that he did an interview on Stephanie's podcast. So I haven't checked it out yet. Maybe if maybe after checking that out, maybe I'll maybe I might come around, but I don't know, man.
Oh wow! Like, are you for real? Like,
I'm
he's
not
only
checking
because
that
the
out.
Trick's
I
so-called
still
rap
don't like
career.
that guy.
Oh no! What
The
rap
only
career?
reason
Like, you for
he's
real?
there. 'Cause Man, do people actually listen to him?
No,
I don't think they do. No, I don't.
no,
No, they don't.
Hey, hey, have you ever heard somebody say, "Hey, turn on that new Lil Yachty"?
no,
No.
no. And
The only time
listen,
he was,
and like I
the
said,
only time he was somewhat relevant was what, like in the 2010s. But I mean, I barely even know a Lil
like I
Yachty
said,
song, but I know he was like,
when he first was out, yeah, he was okay, and even then, it was just like
it was
the songs he
mainly for
made
like the
were just
kids.
right. The songs he made were just for like they were just like little catchy, you know, this catchy stuff. Just songs to like
He
get
had
him
like a
over and
catchy
stuff.
hook, but he couldn't rap.
Yeah, no. He couldn't rap to save his life, but he have a he have a cool little chorus though. You know, as long as you got a catchy chorus, you got one foot in there.
Just needed just a good hook, and then you got it. Like, hey, that's
Right,
all we need. So, yeah, apparently trick. Wow, apparently trick. Yeah, yeah. Emphasis on wants to be a rapper or
right.
tries to be, because
Big
I'm
emphasis on
sorry.
that.
It's the
Big
whole
emphasis
problem.
on
I
that.
told you, man. Instead of working on his promos, he doing these whack ass diss
Raps.
records, and then when they let him perform it, he don't know the words. Like, then you write it.
How you not know the words to yours? He must have a ghostwriter, because apparently he don't write it. How you
Man,
not know the word?
if he has a ghostwriter, break his hands.
Oh,
I don't want to hear that shit.
damn! Here's it. The
Whack
last one.
whack ass rap lyrics. Listen, I'm not the biggest John Cena fan, but he can rap a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You let him freestyle, he'll give you a nice freestyle. Trick
Mm-hmm.
Williams is just
Yeah,
trash. He's
Trick
just
Williams
trash.
sounds like the rap. He sounds like the rap beef that Logan Paul and Rice Gum had when when YouTubers like back
Oh
in the day was like, oh,
Lord,
we're
that was
beefing. It's like,
horrible.
ugh,
That was
ugh,
horrible. It was,
exactly.
I was
He's
like, ugh.
gonna rap to a replay. Yes, he did it at NXT and forgot the words with the track playing in the
Yeah, he did
background.
do that. He actually had a concert, quote unquote, and he did that. Like, that
If
happened.
Trick, this is how you fix Trick. First, work on your promos. Then work on what is your thing. Who is Trick Williams? Stop trying to be
Yes.
everybody.
There you go.
Thank you. See, look, see, you see it, I see it. Everybody else act like they don't see that. Oh,
I
you just
see it.
being a hater.
I
I
had
see it.
this. I be having these arguments with people online, telling them he's all thing. I'm like, all you got to do is mute the music when he comes out and start talking. Unmute it and listen to him talk, and then you're like, oh, wait a minute. That's how
Like,
I
I'm
was a
not
Trick
gonna
Williams
lie. Like,
fan.
his theme song is fire, but okay, after that, then what? I mean,
Right.
It's like the theme song is so good, people don't care what he's saying. They're just ready for the
yeah.
theme song to come back on so they can say, whoop that trick.
Yeah, like,
Right.
okay, remember, like, both me and you had said this and predicted this. We was like, now everybody else, like, when Mello got called, everybody like, oh man, I can't wait for Mello versus this. Mello, or in Dragunov got called, man, I can't wait for Ilya Dragunov to go and wrestle Santos or something. This guy is like, man, I can't wait till he goes to WrestleMania. That theme song is gonna slap. Not who he gonna wrestle against.
Right.
Like, what?
And he's the only person from NXT that's said about.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he
Yep.
is, dude. Yeah,
I
man,
agree with that. I
this
I
guy in the comments,
wholeheartedly agree
man,
with that.
he's cooking. Like you cooking, man.
What do you say? And get him more
More
moves because
moves
he's
because
like
he's
a
a little
real
Booker T
booker.
right now.
Oh,
No, he's a
yeah.
little bit of everybody. It's like he tries to emulate Booker T, but then he try to do other moves and it don't work.
Then he try to come
Right.
up with these quick one-liners like The Rock, but they just it's
They
terrible.
They
fall
fall
flat.
flat.
Yeah.
Shut up, light
Hold
skin.
on a second, gingerbread.
Yeah.
Gingerbread. That was, bro, for a go home promo, that was terrible.
Oh man, that's nah. I don't want to go back to the go home show. It was a lot of stuff that was terrible about the go home show.
Yeah.
I'm still
Oh
mad
well.
about that. I'm still mad about that glazing segment between Punk and Rhodes.
Oh man, I tell you about the. I was on what's that? Instagram.
Uh
They
huh.
was talking
See,
about I
see you
saw
gonna spin the
I
room to he
saw
through.
Harrison, man. I was talking about to this dude about Trick, and he was like, "You're in the one guy I was talking to was like, you're in the minority with that." Then I was like, "Man, you just gotta mute his music, listen to him talk, and it's gonna be you gonna agree with what I'm saying."
You gonna
Some
wake up
random
like, what?
some random dude just came out of nowhere and was like, "Oh, I know a CM Punk blazer when I see one." I'm like, "Bro, what?"
Huh?
I ain't say nothing about CM Punk. Like, what?
I'm like, "Why are you? Like, keep me out your don't tag me in your gay thoughts, dude. I'm not with that."
A CM Punk glazer. What does that gotta? Okay, because I know we. I said because I know what we not for to do is sit here and try to compare Trick to Punk. I know that's what we not for to
No,
do.
dude would get cooked if like he was going on like Mike's getting no. CM Punk
If he
would like
doesn't,
cook
if
him.
he does the spin, he did it in NXT, bro. It was terrible.
Yep, he did it. He did do that. I saw when he did that. Yeah,
What's
that was
crazy is Booker T was hyping him up to do it.
he
Do it.
like do it,
Do it.
do it. You're like
Right.
yes, do it.
All right. I'm going to knock out these NXT review. This NXT recap.
All right.
Uh, NXT started with Miles Bourne against Shaquan Sugars. It says Dark State tried to interfere early to take down Bourne, but the champion fought hard to avoid any distractions. During the early parts of this match, the turnbuckle got partially exposed, allowing Sugars to send Bourne into the unprotected steel and take over. The champion fought back, countering off the top rope with the crossbody for a near fall. Dark State got involved again, trying to distract the referee. Leon Lennox threatened to attack Bourne with a steel chair during the distraction, but Sugars stopped him. Bourne sent Sugars into Lennox, followed by a Bourne again for the victory. Afterwards, a newcomer to NXT, Mr. England, Tristan Angel, warned Bourne that he was here to make a statement, followed by a sneak attack from on the champion by LFG's Cam Hendricks. This was a rushed opportunity for Sugars, who had extremely limited singles experience. Even Dark State as a whole lack credibility right now to pull off the upset with the interference. However, Sugars worked well in this spot, and Bourne got another title to fist to his name. It says the finish was a downer as it made little sense. Sugars had no reason to get in the way of Lennox with the referee thoroughly distracted. It was a controversial issue that further hurts Dark State's credibility. The post match was a good way to quickly showcase the two new stars as NXT rebuilds his roster following the call ups. This is where NXT typically thrives. Fresh stars can prove themselves through with bigger opportunities, and it should be interesting to see who amongst the new crop will be the next one. Whoa. The next Trick
Sorry,
Williams or Oba
I had to
family.
do the
Whoa,
puzzle
whoa.
thing. I'm sorry.
No, you good. I'm like, hold on. Let's slow down. Do we have to find the next big star? Can it just be their own star? Like
No, they have to be the guy. Okay, like you can't.
like damn.
Hey,
They always
that one dude that made his debut, the big dude did the moonsault.
Yeah.
Listen,
Cross?
yeah, look out for him.
Oh
I
bro.
had to look him up.
Yeah,
He
hey,
got some
hey,
moves on him
hey,
for a big.
hey,
Oh my god!
hey, hey.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw
Hey,
like that clip that
I
you sent.
watched
Like, yeah, I'm
I
like,
watched
okay,
some
yeah, I can
highlights.
see something with him.
Yeah, I watched some highlights too. I was like, oh, this dude might be one of them ones.
If he pull a Gunther and like lose some weight and get some muscle, oh my
Oh Lord
god.
have mercy. Oh
Oh
Lord.
Yep.
my god.
Ain't nobody stopping that, man. Nobody
If he lose some weight, oh, it's over with. It's wraps.
Man.
Oh, yeah. Speak of it, here go. Tony D'Angelo meets Evil and faces a surprise attack. It says Tony D'Angelo asks whoever called him out with the box last week to come out and face him. The lights went out and a new NXT threat arrived in the form of Evil. The former IWG, IWGP heavyweight champion handed D'Angelo a scroll indicating war was coming for him. As Evil walked away, Tivion Heights laid out the NXT champion with a belly to belly before a mystery man, English pro wrestler Will Cross hit the champ with a moonsault. No matter how hard NXT is working to build up new stars quickly, the approach of throwing a bunch of wrestlers in this, I'm not gonna. That's a lot of reading. No, bro, because NXT, like when I look at the NXT thing, it does a lot of breaking down, bro. I'm like, yeah,
that's too much. So
man,
evil,
bro.
Eo, like, yeah, that's what I heard. I'm like,
Yeah.
evil Eo really engaged.
Yeah, they are. They but two things with him. I hope they let him keep his name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I watched New Japan, but I never really like watched him. So
hmm
I can't even tell you.
Might have to
I'm gonna
find some
try.
clips.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and find some clips, see what I can find, see what I can dig up. But it, well, it was so funny when they show what's his name. When they show Cross do that moonsault. Did y'all hear the video of Booker T and Vic Joseph?
Oh,
So Booker T, he look, what the hell? And so Booker T like, what the hell? And then you got Vic
is that a
Joseph saying,
fan?
yes, bro.
Oh, okay. I heard it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
He's
I
like, is
saw
that a
that.
fan?
I saw that segment.
He said, who the hell? Is that a fan? And he hits the moon, so he's like, what the hell?
Listen, man, Booker T is the only person I know who can get me to like a theme song, even though I hate it.
Oh, bro.
Fucking what's his
It seems
name?
like Booker T can
Joe
put anything over. Oh, you're talking about Joe Hendry's
Joe
thing?
Hendry's theme song. I hated it
I
until
did
Booker T
too.
got his hands on it.
Booker T couldn't stand it either. And then all of a sudden, he was like, it's just
He's
something
like, I
about this
like
song, man.
it.
Wave
Wait.
your hands from side to side to say. I'm like, oh, wait a minute.
He put too much emphasis in
And then, hey, and then they show the video of it panned out. And you see Booker T like leaned all the way back in his chair. He's like, "Wave your hands from side to side to say." Hey, what he's just to say, he's leaning back in the chair, like, "Oh yeah, he's really into it."
He in it. He in it.
He made me like that song, man.
No, for real. All right. Let's see. Next we had Birthright versus Prosper and Sean Legacy. It says Birthright arrived with a smile, mocking their opponents before revealing they had laid out Dorian Van Ducks backstage. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I don't know a lot. It's so many people I don't know. It
Because
says,
probably some of them are from like Evolve, and they put them in NXT. Like I said, some of these people I know by name, but I haven't like seen them because like I hear it in passing because of Evolve, and I'm like, okay.
all right. Since Prosper arrived, followed quickly by a returning Legacy starting a brawl that became a tag team match. Prosper and Legacy showed chemistry to outshine Birthright throughout the contest, winning with Legacy's champ Shambles on stacks. Birthright attacked both men after the. Bro, I, I don't know, man. I don't know. I had so much potential with. I thought it was gonna be. I thought Birthright was gonna be like tearing people up, but now like every time I see it, they lose it. Like, what they doing?
You
Yeah,
know
you
what it
figured like
was?
Birthright was gonna be like Legacy.
You know,
Yeah,
you know what happened?
the
I
David
think
Finley.
because they didn't get
Talking about
what's his
Finley.
name? Yeah,
Yeah,
but they just like, all right,
yeah.
what we gonna do with this?
Right.
Wow.
Hmm.
So nothing. No.
Pretty
Right.
much.
No, like literally.
You gonna make them the
Let's.
Job Squad instead of like now
Like
they have a really cool like stable name, and then y'all gonna make them lose. Like
like I know he don't want to like use his dad's like legacy to
to
put him
thing.
over, but he might have to start acting more like Brian Pillman, man. This whole whatever gimmick he using, it don't work for me. It's not it for me. That's not it for me, brother. It's not gonna
Right.
work for me, brother.
It's not gonna work for me, brother.
He ain't got to go all the way Brian Pillman, but he can show signs.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Next we had Lola Vice gets ahead of the culling thanks to Mr. Iguana. The hell? Says Lola Vice charged to the. So,
He had a Booker
wait,
T
what?
moment. What the
God. Says Lola Vice charged to the ring to call out Izzy Dame. Sean Spears appeared on the Titantron to distract Vice for the arrival of Dame and Nico Vance. Vice countered with the arrival of her AAA mixed tag team champion, Mr. Iguana, and the champions cleared the ring together. This was a better and more focused segment than last week, and Angry Vice is a better promo, allowing her to seamlessly mix English and Spanish and keep it short. Dame and Vance versus Vice and Iguana makes sense for an immediate direction in NXT, even if WWE should have the NXT Women's Champion regularly defend her primary title first. 2 weeks ago, three women stepped up as the future challengers to Vice, but two of them have lost interest quickly. It is odd booking. Called it odd booking.
hell?
All right, next here we had Lizzie Rain versus Nikita Lyons. I ain't gonna lie, I've seen a bunch of clips from this match. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of like that girl Lizzie Rain, man.
Man,
Never seen
I'm just gonna say one good thing about Nikita Lyons. It looked like she lost weight.
She lost a lot of weight, whole
oh
lot
yeah.
of weight.
Other than that, it's still Nikita Lyons.
Yeah, it's kind of rough. It's very very rough.
Did you see her gimmick? From, man, the little clips I see of her gimmick, it's like she randomly sings.
What?
Yeah, you remember? Oh man, I can't remember her name, but she was on SmackDown and she used to sing, but she used to be bad at it.
Come on, Jillian.
Yeah, it's kind
Yeah.
of like that,
Oh no,
but she can sing.
And what the thing was with Jillian, she's supposed to be like a Britney Spears knockoff, like around that time.
Jesus.
It's like she don't know what she's. I don't. She don't know what
Wait a
she's
minute, what
doing
happened
now.
to a
I don't know
martial
what she's
arts
doing
gimmick?
now.
It was
It's just terrible.
like she used to have a martial arts gimmick, so now they dropped the martial arts gimmick and now she's being Jillian now. Wow.
Cause I think she got a couple songs out, so I guess they're using that as. I guess she chose to use that as a gimmick now.
Mm-mm.
The music gimmick. Okay. Wow.
It says Lions quickly knocked down Rain with the roundhouse and split leg drop, but Rain refused to stay down. The NXT newcomer came back in a flurry with machine gun chops in the corner with the crowd behind her. Says after an uppercut in the corner, she hit the thunderstruck knee for the victory. I ain't gonna lie, that thunderstruck knee look cold.
I ain't
It's
gonna
like
lie to
Fuck
you,
to
man.
see.
it's like
I
a
was
step
I
up,
didn't
watching,
see the match.
bro.
I was
Go ahead.
watching NXT, but
Uh
then
huh.
when I saw Nikita Lyons come out, that was it for me. Was out like a baby. Went straight to sleep.
Like, yep, that's it for me. Like, I'm
Hey,
going
hey,
to
hey,
bed now.
bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That move is cold. That move is nice because it's like a step up. You know how you do like a step up enziguri,
Yeah.
Yeah.
bro. It's like a step up enziguri, but instead of like doing the light, instead of like lightly tapping them on the ear, it was like a little step up enziguri, and then she just straight up like kicked her in the side of the head.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's see, because I've heard some stuff about Rain, like she's pretty good, but it
Nah,
was
bro. She
it
she
was
nice, bro.
it
She
was
nice.
Nikita Lyons, man. I just it just instantly turned me off when I just got sleepy, man.
I feel
Oh
you.
yeah.
I feel
By
you.
the way,
Shit.
speaking of which, Mike, he was talking about how she's doing the singing. Well, there's a black female wrestler that does that in OVW. Her name is Shalance Royale, and she's like has
Mhm.
like a singing gimmick.
Everybody's trying to be like Joe Henry now, man.
It's terrible.
Somehow with
I don't
singing,
get it.
yeah, music.
I blame
Him
I
and
blame
him
you
and
know who I really
Elias.
blame?
Oh,
Elias.
yeah.
Who
No,
wants
for
to
real.
walk with Elias?
Because the thing about Elias is he could actually play the guitar, man. It was like I thought he was gonna be bad, man. Heard him play. I'm like, hold on, it's kind of good, man.
Him
Right.
and like Joe Hendry can play the guitar. They're both like legit musicians. That's what the crazy part is.
Right.
And everybody else just try to steal the gimmick, and it's not working for them because
Yeah, they
they
do
don't
it
really have
terrible.
any talent.
Right.
Trick Williams,
No, no.
Oh,
that put in throat. That's on the throat. Pause.
oh.
Oh
no, but
man.
no, but she hit like this. It was some. It was almost like an RKO, but it was just like a little cutter that she had hit too. Talking about rain. Like, bro, like I was like, man, like she cooking right now.
Yeah, I might have to go back and check that out. I feel
Me
like I
too.
did her
I
a
mean, see,
disservice.
look, I might have to check that out too. Is it like she sounds like she has potential? Like she's probably one of those like evolve people, and she probably finally stepped up. And like that's weird. Like now they got evolve. It's like first, what? So you do
Amen.
evolve, then NXT, and then the main roster.
Like, how do you
Amen.
go? Just how do you go from NXT to Evolve? Like, how you drop that hard?
Ah,
That's a good question. You're gonna have to ask her, like, hey man, like, you have to ask her like if she goes live on there, like, hey, I got a question. How you go from NXT to Evolve? What happened? All right, just
You
what
still
happened?
here? You still got a job? I had a dream. You got fired.
You know how to dream you get fired.
man. So next we had Kalani Jordan versus Ren Sinclair. It says Jordan dominated the early stretch of this match and took advantage of a knee injury Sinclair suffered after a drop kick off the apron. Jordan hit a springboard cutter and went for the sprawl and went for the frog splash. Sinclair got the knees up to protect herself, but could not capitalize after due to the pain in the knee. In response, Jordan attacked the knee again and hit the one of a kind moonsault to win. Uh I didn't see too many clips from this. The only clips I really saw from NXT was really between that Cross guy return making his debut and then the Rain match. I didn't see no other clips.
Yeah,
NXT
but
is I hope these new people are good, man.
I
Because
mean, it better be. I
dang,
mean, because half of them are from
they took
LFG and
every freaking
Evolve.
star they had.
Yeah. And then in the main event here is was Ricky Saint versus Shiloh Hill. It says Saints had control early in the contest until
Surprised that guy still
Hill.
got a job. Talk about
All
Oh my
Shiloh
god!
Hill.
I'm gonna let them finish this. Go ahead.
right.
hmm Sorry. Good.
Since Saints had control early in this contest until Hill dis- he disappeared under the ring. Okay. Says Saints pulled out a dummy decoy. What the hell? Allowing Hill to reappear and lay out the former NXT champion. Saints found his way back into the action after a counter to the standing 360 senton followed by a spear for a near fall. Hill fought back and hit a 360 senton for a near fall. Saints hit an explosive superplex for his own near fall. The Revolution knocked Hill's tooth out. While this seemed to awaken something in Hill, he still managed to hit uh, the the Rochambeau on the floor. Saints brought a steel chair into the ring. Hill tripped him into a lot, followed by a whisper to his finisher is a whisper to the beast. Wow. Followed by a whisper to the beast for a victory. Um all I really saw from this was really just like what's his name? Ricky Saints kind of just thanking the crowd. But that was the thing is that he did the thanking the crowd after it went off the air. Because they got like they got the super strict time thing.
Yeah.
Nah, but what were you
Whatever.
about to say, Mike?
I was out of all the people to beat Ricky Saints, they chose Shallow Hill.
Exactly.
uh,
The only good
yeah.
move I saw Shiloh Hill do was that that flip senton. He needs to make that his finisher. That was pretty nice. That was pretty. I'll say that one good thing about him.
So what is the whisper to the beast? Like, what is that?
No clue.
No idea.
Whole time, I ain't gonna lie, I gotta look this up because the name sounds interesting. That's why I gotta look it up, bro. Because whoa, I gotta look this up.
They just changed it because it's probably just whisper in the wind. They just
Cause
didn't
he
want to
does
use it.
it's like a flip, but it's like a moonsault, but he lands it like a senton.
Hold
It's like
on,
it's hard to explain. You just have to look.
You just
You
have to
have to see
see
it.
I'm looking it up. Don't even worry about it. It's because the name of it, the name of it is like huh?
Cause it actually looks pretty good. I'm like, hold on, man. You might be on to something with this.
He might have something there. But see, the only thing the only issue I have with Shiloh is like, what is he supposed to be? Because this hillbilly gimmick is like, dude, this is not the 80s. All right, you need to do something else.
So I guess in WCW there was this guy and a girl that was crazy or something. I can't think of their names right now, but that's what they trying to do with him and old girl, the
Which
crazy
one?
chick that plays with the dolls.
Talking about Tatum Paxley.
Oh,
Yeah,
Tatum Paxley.
hey, Tatum can actually go. I like her
Yeah. Oh no, I like Tatum Paxley. It was like I was surprised she could. I was like, whoa, okay, all right.
because somebody posted a video of them. Not, oh, that's what they doing. That's why they put them together.
I'm about to.
Trying to give them the heels
Every
have
time
eyes. Texas
I ain't gonna
Chainsaw.
lie.
Give me.
Hey, hey man, when I type in Shiloh Hill, what does it say here? Hold on. Yeah,
That and the missing tooth thing is kind of annoying too. I'm just saying.
when I type in Shiloh Hill, Whisper to the what is it? What was it called? Whisper to the Beast.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When I typed that in on YouTube, it's bringing me to his podcast. I'm like, what is like, what is
Wow.
this?
Yeah.
Oh, brother.
I guess you got to type his name and finisher. That should make it.
I don't know, bro. I'm just gonna
Shiloh,
click.
just say Shiloh Hill finisher.
I'm gonna do something because I was like, what is like? Why am I looking at a podcast?
Wow.
Let me see. All right, let me see. See if I can find something here. Top 30. All right, you know what? Hold on. This is something here say half Nelson. This says half Nelson Death Valley driver. He should use that. That sounds better than the whispering the beast. Let me see.
But yeah, like NXT. Hopefully, I mean, they should be okay. At least they have a roster to go and play around with people.
Didn't they say that all their stuff is supposed to be going to like TV, like even their like PLEs?
I think because I thought so far all they PLEs have been on Peacock. Talking about NXT,
Yeah.
and I think like
They took him off Peacock. The whole library is on YouTube, man.
oh wow.
Hold on a second. All I'm gonna do, because I got the match pulled up, all I'm gonna do is really go to the end. Because that's where I'll find the finisher. Let
Oh, it's like a fucking side slam neck breaker.
me see. That's his finisher? Bro, no, he needs to do whatever that half Nelson thing is. Whatever that, what in the world? Bro, what is that thing? Oh, no, bro. Oh, no. This thing, he got like a thing that's dressed up like Jason. That must have been a dummy thing that he drug out from under the.
Yeah,
I'm good on that.
He got to get rid of that losing the tooth gimmick too.
yeah. I don't really like that. It's just dumb. I'm sorry. Like that feels so like '80s cheesy, like '80s cheese. It's like something that a wrestler in the '80s would do. Like,
hmm
don't get me wrong, I love '80s nostalgia and I love '80s cheesy stuff. But I mean, but that just don't sit right. I'm just saying.
Right. All right. I'm not gonna do the full rundown of AEW. I'm just gonna do a couple things. Like for example, the one thing I know I wanted to talk about was this Kevin Knight versus MJF for the TNT title.
Yeah,
Surprisingly, they had Kevin Knight win, but it was with shenanigans, of course.
of
Where is
course.
this? Where is this at here? Says break. Says back from. I'll just read the whole thing here. Says the bell rings. It says the bell rings. And MJF sends Knight crashing over the ring steps. He power bombs him on one of the barricades, then dumps Knight back in the ring and wears him down with the submission hold. It says MJF sends Knight crashing into the. Okay, didn't even say what it was.
Wow.
Into the mat. As this was probably supposed to be into the mat with a cutter and pins him, but Knight kicks out and fires off right hands and stops on MJF. He connects with a drop kick on him, then delivers a DDT to MJF on the outside over the top rope and delivers an over the top suicide dive to level him out on the outside. So Knight dumps MJF inside the ring, but MJF immediately rolls out the adjacent side of the ring and flies over the top rope. And Kevin Knight flies over the top rope to take out MJF. MJF responds with another cutter to Knight back in the ring and pins him, but Knight kicks out. I'm trying to see. Let's see. Here you go. It says MJF grabs the TNT Championship belt from the timekeeper's area, brings it into the ring. The referee disposes of it, but MJF slides on his dynamite diamond ring while he still has his back turned. Knight figures out what's going on and low blows MJF in response and then rolls him up for the win. So that's what it was. So he hit him with a low blow, and then that's how he won. That's how he won. And I said that makes sense because for him to lose clean to what's his name would have been crazy.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I ain't gonna lie. I don't think he should be losing anyway. But I also don't understand why he was trying to fight for the what's it called title. But
DMT title.
I I don't know what I don't know what
That
Tony Khan
whole
be cooking over there. They do.
that whole
Stage
storyline
politics.
don't make no sense to me, man. So I thought the champion was supposed to like get a fucking rematch, right?
Mm-hmm.
He asked Darby Allin for a rematch. Darby Allin told him, he said, no, not unless you got something that I can gain or some shit like that. I'm like, bro, first off, he the champion. He's supposed to get the rematch.
Right.
Second off, he's not a what he gonna offer? Like, what are you talking about, dude? Like, that don't make no sense. That sounds like something a heel would say when they don't want to.
Right.
I'm
Right.
like, bro, what are you doing now? Who writing this?
I think they're using Chat GPT.
It's like I want to get into AEW. The matches will get me into it, but the storylines just throw me off so much. It's like, bro, what?
He
Story,
said,
yeah, it's
he said,
ridiculous.
who's writing this?
Like,
Chat GPT. It's
you can't have a
Grok.
rematch until you have something that I can gain, or I can. What? Like, that don't make no sense.
Like, make that make sense.
Oh man.
Like, you just gonna
Did y'all
ignore
hey
the
did,
fact that he's
hey,
supposed to
did
get
you
a
see
rematch? Like,
hey did you see how Darby Allin came into the he got
yeah,
hey man, that scared me. I'm like, hold on.
guy thinks he's Sting.
Yeah, he said this is Darby Allin is lowered from the rafters and sneaks up behind MJF. I'm like, whoa. And I
You're
saw the
not
clip of that.
Sting. Well,
I
that's
saw the
because
clip
he
of that.
remembered, wasn't he tag team with Sting? So that's why he was acting like he was a protege of Sting or something.
But
Yeah,
he's so small. I can
right.
kick his ass.
I don't know about that. So I don't know. The only other thing I really wanted to talk about tonight was oh, I did see a clip from the Adam Page match. I ain't gonna lie, they kind of cold as a tag team. Talking about Adam Copeland and Christian Cage. Yeah, they did this one little tag move. I'm like, that was cold.
Vintage Edge and Christian.
Like, I'm like, I mean, they've been tagging for years. I mean,
No, I know,
Yeah,
but like,
so it's like, come on.
they can probably think of some new shit to do that never been seen, and,
Yeah,
and pull it off without botching.
hmm
do it effortlessly.
I really want them to win that match. They talking about I think they said if they lose, they're not gonna be a tag team no more. Like, I don't want that.
Hey, look, at least they're doing matches with stakes involved. Remember, we talked about that, like with WWE. They have these matches, but there's no stakes. They
hmm
just doing it just to do it. It's like there's no tension behind. Like, oh man, they
All
gotta win
right.
this.
Why does seems like AEW got a title for everything? Like, come on, man. Why is there so many titles? Trios
This is
titles,
true.
tag team titles, TV titles, TNT title. I
Because they're
just
trying to
got
be
back from
three
injury
times better
title.
than WWE. All right, you gotta watch AEW because we're better because we got more titles, we got more people, but
I
we got
just I
weird
just came off a
storyline
life threatening injury title. Like, come on, man, what do you need all these titles for, man?
to show that we're the best. We're better than WWE.
Then you got all these titles, and
We're all elite.
a lot of people ain't even in contention for them. Like, they're just there.
Right. The only other thing I wanted to talk about from AEW was in this match with Brody King and Darby Allin. It's not talking about. Is it here? No, it's not even talking about the move that I saw, and that was just like, and I ain't gonna lie, that move right when I saw that, I was like, yeah, I don't know about this. So basically, what happened was, uh, what's his name? Darby Allin was like kind of like on his knees in the middle of the ring,
Uh huh.
and I think Brody King and like I don't know if he like super kicked him or hit him with a chop or something, and so he's like on his knees, but he's like laid all the way back. So he's still like in a kneeling position, but his like his back was like on the mat. And so then Brody King like did like this like little like senton thing,
Mm-hmm.
and like he landed on his leg. So like it almost looked
Oh,
like it almost looked like he broke what's his name's leg. I was like, bro, this looks
Darby Allin's
crazy.
legs.
Yes, bro. I was like, this looks crazy.
Man, Ric Flair called Mick Foley a glorified stunt man. I think that's what Darby Allin. That's what I used to describe Darby Allin, man.
No, for real, bro. Cause like that dude is
He's unhinged.
that dude just ain't right in the head, man.
Man, he takes some bumps that I would like, bro. Why? At some point in your life, you're gonna feel it.
Not
Oh yeah,
for real.
I don't know
that's all
how
right.
old
But
he is, man, but
he want to go and limp around like Foley, he can go right
man,
ahead. That's on
Mm.
you.
just
Nah, for real.
he took a German suplex to the steel steps. One
Yeah.
day he gonna wake up. He gonna be like 40 years old. He gonna wake up and he gonna feel that move.
Yep. You know, like, why does my back hurt? You try to get up out the bed, like, ah!
I
What he
saw
gonna
them
do,
get
Harrison?
these. He look
What's
like
up?
I said, what he gonna do?
So he gonna get up out of bed, he gonna try to stretch, and he be like, ah!
man. One day he gonna try to get out of bed. And he ain't gonna be able to get out of bed, man.
Hello.
Or that, too. Either he gonna be in
Hello.
excruciating pain, or he gonna be numb. I mean, you don't know what's gonna happen. Like, whichever one comes first, it's not gonna be good.
The older
Right.
I get, the more it's like, man, I see people like that. Like, bro, you just don't know.
Man.
Uh-oh. Give him that unk advice, like, all right, now.
All
Gotta
right, now,
try.
young blood,
All
keep
right.
taking them bumps like that. You're gonna be 50 and wondering why your legs don't move when you tell them to.
Hello.
You gonna feel it. Like, all right, now. Gotta try to tell you. Gotta try to tell
Oh
Man.
man, I got this. All right, young blood, you got it.
All right, don't
Yes,
even
Yeah,
that
worry
word,
about it.
right.
young blood.
No,
Don't
man,
even
don't even
worry
worry
about
about it.
it. Don't even worry about it.
Man. All right, let me go ahead and hit these hot takes real quick.
All right.
First, the first thing I was gonna talk about was I saw something online that said that pretty much they was in like this little meeting talking about
Mm-hmm.
WWE. They was in this meeting, and apparently it says that WWE confirms that they are using AI for storylines.
I told you they were using Chat GPT. See, that's why it didn't make sense.
Like it's like that's like legit. Like I
They were
saw that
using
on like
Grok.
multiple. I saw that on like multiple things, bro. I'm like that is insane.
Did y'all hear about TKO? What they told? It was like, wait till y'all find out where we having
Right.
WrestleMania.
2028.
Yeah. I'm like,
Oh,
oh, brother.
I'm kind of scared. I ain't gonna lie. They gonna be like, yeah, we're going to
We're going to Honolulu, Hawaii, and we're going to have a match in a volcano. Like, yeah.
We're gonna go to Israel.
or
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. They announced that. Yeah, you know, if I was one, I'd be like, "Yep, that's it for me right there." Like, "Yep, you know what? Just give me my 2 weeks."
I don't give a damn. Hey, I don't give a damn how much you paying me. I don't give a damn how much protection you give me, bro. I'm not going to Israel. No.
Oh no, absolutely not. Like, no.
All
Gonna
right.
work for me,
Next,
brother.
right. Next thing here is says that says Nick Khan is to blame for back to back manias in Vegas. Pretty much, it was saying that he was the one who suggested that they went to Vegas for back to back manias. But it's like as long is it, but he's like I said, as long as they got, he said as long as they got their money back from it, they're happy.
See,
Stupid.
here's the thing with that. See, they thought that they could recreate or recapture or make profit like how they did the first time. But see, here's where they went wrong. Number one, they had a storyline. Had a storyline built around that. And then number two, the ticket prices weren't ridiculously high, so that's why they was able to make bank.
Exactly. Uh, yeah, it's just I don't know how they thought going back to Vegas for another one. I'm like, bro, it's like it's like we always like we've been talking about. Is they all about the money? I say they don't care about the product as long as they can find a venue where they can get the most money out of it.
Yep.
That's what they gonna do. That's
Yeah,
Man, I
what
and
heard it was
that's why they scrapped the. Oh, go ahead, Mike.
I heard it was still empty seats though.
Hell yeah, it was empty
yeah,
seats.
who
Hell
paying
yeah.
$500 a ticket or $800 a ticket for Mania? Like,
Wait, who paying
not
500
I.
for who paying $500 for nosebleeds? Not I, said the captain. Like, good, you got me messed up, bro. I
Like,
see
get
all,
out of here with that.
and the thing is, bro, I'm looking at these, and I'm like, bro, you guys gotta be, there's no way, bro. I'm looking at these people who's all in the front row. I'm like, bro, y'all really like y'all really sat here and paid like over 10 grand for these tickets, bro. Like,
And
y'all
the
is
product ain't even
insane to
that
me.
good. That's what's crazy. It's like you you paid for the Chat GPT
It's like if you,
storyline.
it's like man, like you paid for night one. It's like, it's like a part
I
of me feels
regret that
sorry for
decision.
you, but another part of me is like, you knew what this, you knew what this was like. But then again, if you bought it like before
In
you knew what the,
advance.
if you bought it in advance, it's like man, you was just kind of hoping and praying. So,
Like, man, this better be
mm,
worth my money and time. But fortunately, night one wasn't. Sorry, it was just
at
a
all,
glorified pre-show. A
right?
glorified pre-show.
It was horrible, bro. Now night two was where it was at.
That it redeemed itself. Like, oh, so wait, so this is the real Mania. The other one was just the pre-show.
Nah.
Man, if this is any indication, man, they need to go back to one night for SummerSlam.
Hello?
Should go back to one night for all the P that for all the for Mania and
Mm,
SummerSlam
I
too.
don't know, bro. I don't know. Well,
Because
honestly, you could, because if you're going to have 5 minute matches, if you're going to have a bunch of 5 to 7 minute matches, yeah, you might as well put it all on one card.
Yeah, we got to get that ad revenue time in. That's why we shorten shorten the matches. Gotta get those ad breaks in there.
It's
how
crazy.
dare they have a long match and I don't get to see my Hulk
I don't get to
Hogan
see.
documentary commercial.
Yeah, and
Oh
Real
that damn,
American Beer
oh
and
that
and,
damn,
and Minute Maid and
that damn shark movie, bro. Like,
trash.
Jesus Christ.
Man,
Actually,
look,
I saw that movie before they started advertising it. It was okay.
I tried to watch it, fell asleep.
um, let's see what else I got here. Oh, here we go. So I was saying here. So we talking about those releases, right?
hmm
I was saying. So they put out the thing that they released all those people, right?
Yeah.
I was saying. Then right after that, right after, like literally right after the releases, they went ahead and it was like AAA signed a multi-million-dollar deal extension, and I was like, isn't it odd that they announced the fact that AAA signs a multi-million-dollar deal after they did all those releases?
Like, hey, if you want to keep your job, you're gonna have to let some people go.
Right, it's like they released like 15 people, and the next thing you know, like yeah, AAA signs a multi-year extension. Like,
Coincidence?
Isn't
I
that
think not.
suspicious?
All right,
Don't you find that suspicious? Don't you find that suspicious?
right, man, very suspicious. Uh, all right. Next thing I got two more things I got up here. The one of them right here, I just got a little short one, and I just said here, I said Oba's character. I feel like, in my opinion, I just feel like
Mhm.
Oba's character is in trouble, and here's the reason why I say that his character is in trouble. So you have him debut, right? And he was beating
Mhm.
up he beat up the Viking Raiders. He beat up Johnny Gargano. He beat up all these jobbers, right? Then you get
Mhm.
the Mania. You get the Mania. You have him beat Brock Lesnar, the guy who's pretty much a carbon copy. Came into the WWE, beating up all these different legends. Then he went on to win whole bunch of championships and stuff like that, right?
Mhm.
And then so it's like this. My thing is, you get the Mania. You have Oba not just beat him. You pretty much you pretty much have him like kind of like squash him, because he hit a couple suplexes, yeah, he hit the F5, but the thing is, he pretty much no sold the F5. He did the F5, and he got up, did the choke slam, and then hit the fall from grace. So it's like this: how you can't you after you have him do that match, you follow it up with him having a match with Grayson Waller. And then after the match with Grayson Waller, now it's like I'm finna do an open challenge. And my problem with him saying he's gonna do an open challenge is like I don't I'm kind of worried about where this is gonna go, because now all he's finna really be doing is just out there beating up a bunch of jobbers. And while like yeah, that'll kind of help him in a sense, it really doesn't, because it's like you beat Brock Lesnar, so it's like
Well,
you beating up these like random people. It's like, okay, well, we're really not surprised because you squashed Brock Lesnar.
yep. But you know what? We kind of predicted that like a long time ago before he came up to the main roster. Because remember, we kind of talked about that like a few months back. Like I think like before Mania or before he got the call up, it was just like okay, like as good he's going to we see like yeah he's the guy, but at the same time it's like yeah he's probably gonna get lost in the sauce somewhere because he's gonna start out good, but then now they're not gonna know what to do with him.
Yep.
And
That's
that's
what I
what's
say.
going to be the problem. And it's like, so basically, the thing that we talked about months ago, it's kind of unfortunately becoming a reality.
All right.
And it's like, I hate to see that. I mean, you hate to see it, but it's like, that's pretty much their fault because they didn't build anybody else up. Like, with, again, like we talked about again before, like with Romans, y'all had 2 years to go and build some people up, and you've done nothing.
Yep.
Well, technically three, but I mean, we just going about like the 2 years that Roman decided to take off. And it's like,
Right.
okay, y'all didn't do anything.
He took off, and he was kind of like in the mid card, which is kind of crazy to say Roman and mid card in the same sentence. But
Let's just be honest. Even if they did build somebody up, Roman wanted that belt back.
yeah,
Yeah, this is true.
because when you well, I'm just gonna go ahead and get into the. I'm gonna go ahead and get into my last what's it called? So
Mm-hmm.
the last hot take I got, it was so I this YouTuber I watched, he had kind of went over the views from last week, from like the last 2 weeks from SmackDown, and he compared them. So it's like the views from SmackDown before, like the SmackDown of like the Go Home show on Mania had
Mm-hmm.
1.5 million views, and then the what's it called? The SmackDown that was this past Friday, it
Uh-huh.
would it went down to 1.2 million views. It says meanwhile Raw, the Monday Night Raw had 2.3 million, and then this past Raw went up to 3 million. So it's like it was what I was saying was I said my question is on SmackDown they call Cody Rhodes QB1. So like how you call yourself QB1 and the views is going down. Now of course Raw is only like 2 hours and SmackDown of 3 hours, in which I'm praying to God that they reconsider and bring that shit back down to two. But
Okay.
I'm just but my thing is this. If you're supposed to be QB1, that means people should be like
Flocking to your.
the second you want to scream, people be like, man, I want to see Cody Rhodes, and people is getting tired of Cody. Meanwhile, Roman over there, I said, it was like whatever title he got. That's why I was like, as much as like I get it, people was like, man, I really don't want Roman to win. It's like you gotta understand, bro. Like Roman's gonna draw people
Yep,
just
he
off his
is.
just off of like just because of who he is. He's out here doing shows with Jimmy Fallon. Like, bro, Roman does a show with Jimmy Fallon, bro. People are tuned in. It's gonna have like 1 million views in like 2 days. You put Cody Rhodes on that show with Jimmy Fallon, that thing gonna get like in a week. It's only gonna get like probably 500K.
Or maybe like the upper 100K, maybe like 800K or something like that.
Right.
SmackDown
Maybe.
is
In a
too
week.
SmackDown is too long. Too many commercials. It's too much to consume. You only get
Mm-hmm.
like 5 matches in a 3 hour time span.
3 hour span. Yep.
Ain't no
Yeah.
man. Even if Roman was over there, ain't nobody trying to watch 3 hours of that.
No, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you.
I mean, Cody is kind of getting bored. Cody's turning into Cena, and
Yep.
people
Pretty
don't want to
much.
see that.
Yep.
Well, I mean that's his fault though, because he said I want the Cena schedule. I want the Cena schedule. I want to be the guy that works in
Gonna be
day
the
in and day out.
workhorse.
But here's another thing with that. When he had his very first title run, when he was the champion for a whole year, he
Mm-hmm.
only the problem is, I mean, if you want to count him defending it at the live shows and then like the shows on the European tour, then okay, cool. I guess you can count those. But outside of that, he only defended the title like 9 times in the 1 year that he had it. So it's like, how you gonna sit here and call yourself a full-time fighting champion and you only defended 9 times?
The
This is true.
thing about Cody is nobody wants to see the typical face no more. Like
Yeah, it's like he's doing like a by
this,
the numbers safe
this,
like baby face.
this the second WrestleMania where he got beaten bloody.
Mm-hmm.
You
I'm
would think
tired of
he would
seeing
learn
it.
by now. They're gonna fucking
They're
whoever
gonna
you
turn on him.
facing, they gonna mess you up, bro.
Right.
Wake up. Stop being the oh, say your prayers, do your vitamins. All that don't work no more.
Right.
If Stone Cold was wrestling right now, his face, the way he was a face, he'd be so over right now
Exactly. Hey,
because he
hold,
didn't.
hold on 1 second. Well, y'all go ahead though.
If if there was
Well, yeah,
a, let's say
he
the
was over then,
MFTs,
and he'd be over now. I mean,
if let's say the MFTs in the ring, Cody Rhodes just go in the ring by himself and try to fight him, get jumped, you know, typical good guy thing. Stone Cold will
yeah,
come out there with a chair, something,
a chain, a
and
pipe,
get the beating
something. You know,
ass. Like that makes more sense than running into. Bro, if I see 5 dudes trying to fight me, you think I'm just gonna run up to them with my fist?
no,
I'm not doing
stupid.
that. That's dumb.
Like,
They're
that's
gonna jump
dumb. I
me.
mean, like, remember, like many of you talked about this before. We was like, why do they always do that? They need to change that formula because it's dumb. It's like you are not a superhero. You're not. You're not Superman. You're not
If I
Batman. You can't take on
if
5 dudes and there's one of
if
you.
it's
Like,
5 dudes in the ring, you know what I'm doing? I'm turning straight into New Jack. I'm coming into the ring
yeah,
with a garbage
weapons.
can full of weapons inside of a shopping cart. Like I'm not just going. Oh, I'm the good guy. I'm gonna beat you all because I'm good
And I have grit.
and I have morals.
I have grit and toughness and morals.
Uh, That's not gonna stop you from getting that. Your grit and morals gonna be sitting outside the ring while you getting your ass whooped.
Exactly.
You know, it's 2026. That come on, man.
And well, not just that. Why can't you have like a good guy faction too? Like, why is it always like the
Yeah,
heel factions? Why can't
You
you have a
want to
face
know?
faction?
And you want to know another thing that's really that really bothers me, and like it didn't really even hit me until I watched this one guy talk about it. And actually, no, it wasn't. It was it was the No Name Wrestling podcast. The one thing that really gets to me is the fact that they literally said that, like, they acting like Cody is just like this, I'm such a nice guy, and I don't really want to, like, I hear the voices, but I don't want to really tap into that
Okay,
side. You want to know? Well, go ahead, Harrison.
you know what? I kind of know like where they're going at with that, but you know what? Why don't you just go ahead and just turn him heel? They already said he looked like Homelander. Just give him the Homelander gimmick. I mean,
No,
because
I'm
like
not
if you
even.
watch The Boys,
Mm,
Homelander started off as this, well-to-do. Yeah, I'm the good guy. Yeah, eat your veggies, kids. And then after a while, like the pressure got to him, and then he started like, you know what? I don't care what y'all. I'm gonna do whatever I want to do.
tells you how you turn them slow.
Yeah,
Like they
no, but
start
I'm not
getting to
saying do
him.
it like rapid, but
They
yeah, it'll be like a gradual.
then like it's do something with his hair where like he stops dyeing it.
my
You
thing
know,
is this. It's not even, bro. I'm saying this though. Yeah, you could turn him heel, but the thing is, they acting like he's never tapped into like that dark, that crazy side of him. The thing is, when he had his feud with Kevin Owens, that man was going out there every week. When he saw him, it was on site.
Yeah,
Every
but what
time,
I'm saying,
any time when he after he power drive, after he hit him with that package power driver, Every time he saw Kevin Owens, it was on site. It was no talking. It was no nothing. Remember, he literally kept. He came. He went out there. He hit a crossroads on somebody. He said, "I don't want to talk to nobody else unless it's Kevin Owens," and he dropped the microphone. I'm like, bro, why? You know, we know you could tap into that side.
Well, not just that. You can use that same energy but still be a face. You don't have to sit here and like, hey guys, I respect you. I love you, and I really don't want to go and and I'm
It's
saying you can use
stupid,
that
bro.
same energy to be like, you know what? Yeah, I don't want to say. You know what? I heard enough. I ain't gonna talk. I'm gonna have these do the talking. just leave it at that. Like with
Nobody,
certain
Right.
people, not with
nobody wants
everybody,
to
but
see
like
that
certain people.
stereotypical face, man. Like, it's getting old,
Exactly.
bro. Like,
Right. Nobody wants to see
Yeah,
that. Like they make it
step
seem
into
like
the times, man. Nobody want to see that shit.
it's like they like, man, it's like he's a face, he can't really show no true emotion. No, bro. If he's pissed off, let him be pissed off.
yeah.
Tired of seeing this man get
Like I
the
said,
shit beat
bro,
out of him before
I ain't gonna
Mania.
lie.
Like,
If
And then not
I ain't
just
gonna lie,
that.
if I'm
I'm tired of seeing him getting low blowed every time.
it's like, do
The
you
heel always
understand?
give him the low blow every single time.
It's like, do
you
you
know
understand
what pisses me off? Is he
what?
acknowledges it. Hey, CM Punk, if I try to give you a hug, are you gonna low blow me? So
Oh
you
my
so you
Look,
recognize
are
that
you
that
that
happens to you a
stupid?
lot.
my thing
Look,
is
so
this, bro.
he's self aware of that, but yet he never like stays on
He
guard.
fall for it every time. Like, well, come on, man.
My thing is this, bro. It's so crazy to me that like when he what was it? Oh, but the Randy Orton feud. You got if you got Randy Orton going heel, right? And like he's like, I'm tapping into like this, like
The Viper.
the true version of myself, right? Like I said, this man this man could have went so many this could have went so many different routes. Like I said, if it was me, I'm gonna tell you, if it was me booking it, I'm kind of booking it the same way that the No Name Wrestling podcast booked it, like this. If I'm booking it after he went to what's it called, Stephanie. Remember Stephanie came out on that Monday Night Raw when they went to Madison Square Garden, right? And she pretty
Yeah,
much told him like, like, I don't think you understand who you're dealing with, because of course, Stephanie McMahon got RKO'd, got DDT, got kissed, all type of stuff, right? So here's my thing: if I'm booking it, like after he went ahead and went to Stephanie and did stuff like that, talking about thank you and all that stuff. That Friday night, and I ain't gonna lie, I really thought that they was gonna go the route that I thought they were gonna go when they said, "Hey, I think you're missing something." In my head, I was really hoping they were gonna go back to like how it was when they did the segment with like with the AAA segment, like like let's say they just show backstage and like, or they go to a different spot and he's in the house with like Brandy or something like that, right? That's where I thought they
yeah.
was going. But then when they come out, I think you forgot something, and I see fucking Jelly Roll.
Oh my
Oh my
god.
god.
I
Yeah.
was like, you gotta be kidding me, bro. I was like, I don't
I'm
care
telling that
about
was a
this.
and you know what? They can
I
say
was like,
whatever. I don't
I
care.
was
That
like,
was the TKO move. That was
I
that was
was like,
TKO.
I was, I was like, oh my god. I'm like, oh my god, they finna do it. They finna do it. And I see Jelly Roll that's on the ground. It's like, oh, like, bro, I don't like, bro. I could care less about this. I really could. I
They just
really could
doing it
care
all.
less about it.
Say, hey, well, you know what? That's what you get when you use Chat GPT to do your storyline.
So stupid, bro. And then you put Pat McAfee in there.
See, that was probably that was either Grok or Chat GPT again. Like,
Pat
yeah, you know what?
McAfee.
We just put this. Yeah, let's just put
How
Pat
you
McAfee in there because
Like,
It'll work.
do you understand the amount of people that it could have been that would have made like 50 times more sense than Pat McAfee?
I heard
Like,
I heard Triple H wanted Aleister Black for TKO.
I wouldn't, and honestly, I wouldn't have been mad at that. I wouldn't have been mad at Aleister
They were
Black.
saying that's the rumor going. It was supposed to be him.
Yeah,
I
well, you
wouldn't
know
have.
what? You're right, because, I was watching WrestleMania, and they had a thing that was like, hey, if you notice, they show certain scenes, in like every scene, it was Aleister Black, like, in the background, and I was like,
Yep.
oh, I
He
didn't
was
notice
doing
it, like, you know what?
he
That could
he was
work.
doing the what's it called? He was kind of doing the what's it
Well,
he
like,
was kind of
Karrion
being like,
Cross,
yeah, he was kind of being like carrying cross, like, hey,
which, why in the world did they even, like, just fire that guy? It's like, see, they just be doing so much dumb stuff, and it's like,
it's stupid. They don't get it.
stop listening to Chat GPT. I'm sorry.
Uh,
Man.
I think that interview he did, Karrion Cross, and
Hmm.
was
Hmm.
talking about TKO or whatever, how he couldn't get over. I
Yeah.
think that was like a little nail in the coffin for him, because he was
Well, I
like,
mean, like,
they they called it, asked him was he okay. He was like, no, that was I was just shooting. I was like, I was making it up. I'm like, damn, the fact that they didn't
it's
know is crazy.
it's stupid, bro. It's like I don't. It's like I don't understand. It's like it's like if you don't get over with Triple H's booking, it's like, bro, we're not pushing you. It's like it's so it bothers me so much
You know what
because
was
it's like
crazy about
you
that?
got people like LA Knight who genuinely who he started in there with the stupid what was it male the maximum male models, and then he was like, you know what, I'm
Yeah,
tired of this, I'm finna be LA Knight. And even when he became LA Knight, like he started off a little slow and then like it, but then as time went on, it built up and built up, and then he got himself genuinely over with the crowd. And it's like, man, it's like
they hate it when you do. See, it's a problem when you do it, but it's okay when they do it.
it's stupid,
That's
bro.
No,
basically what it is.
the real problem is when you give the fans what they want, they turn.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
you
too.
ain't lying there. You ain't lying. And that's why I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of frustrating that
That
I'm kind of hurt
that's
by the
so
way they doing what's his
ridiculous.
name. I'm talking about I'm kind of hurt by the way they doing Matt Cardona, bro.
Oh man,
Cause it's like, bro, I'm like I want to go to I want to go to like whoever it is. I don't care if I gotta go to TKO. I don't care if I gotta go to Triple H. I don't care who I gotta go
Nick
to.
Khan
I'm like,
or
do
that other
y'all
guy. Wait,
understand?
who's that other guy that they claim that was supposed to have been like running TKO?
Ari Emanuel.
Yeah, that
I
guy.
don't care. Like I said, I don't care who I gotta go to. I'm gonna ask them, talking about Matt Cardona. I'm like, do y'all not understand like who you guys have right now? I'm like, just go watch. I'm like, just go watch him
Yeah,
in
like
the
Matt
indies.
Cordona
Like,
was
just go
actually
watch him.
good. Zack Ryder,
Right.
on the other hand, was not.
Right. I'm like, please. I'm like, please, just when you get a chance, like, just go, just sit down and just watch what he did in the indies, and then just whatever Matt Cardona wants to do, just let him do it, please. And I promise you, it's gonna cook. I promise.
that
Well, I
man
don't know.
he should have stayed in TNA, man. I don't know why he came back.
I don't know either. It's like
He
I
hasn't
don't
won
get
a
it,
match yet.
and it's stupid. It's like he came back and they made him Zack Ryder again. It's
Pretty
just instead
much,
of him being it's like instead of him being Zack Ryder, he's Matt Cardona.
which is his
And
real name,
and
and it's
that's
like
just
that's
killing
even more
and
jacked up.
that's just killing his name, bro. It's like all that work he put in the indies, it's pretty much all for nothing.
But Phil, is he gonna sell T-shirts? If he can't sell
Oh
T-shirts,
god.
then there's no point in pushing him.
It's so
I'm telling you,
stupid,
like
bro.
that's how they think. Like, I'm telling you, that's their thinking. If they can't make money off you, if you can't sell T-shirts to sell out arenas, then we have
Why are
no.
you here?
Yeah,
Oh man, I don't know. Listen,
if you're not the QB1 of the tribal chief, we can't do nothing for you. Okay.
man. I know. I hope. I think Triple H needs to go ahead and just and make another video. Remember, he made that video talking about. Remember, he did that interview talking about we don't have a backup person. I think he should go back on there. Like, yeah, I think we got a person. His name's Obafemi.
Yeah. But like we were talking about earlier, but we kind of, again, like I said, we kind of touched on that, saying he was going to get lost in the sauce, and it's kind of already happening. So
Yep.
they haven't made anyone done anything, and it's like, and like what Mike said, okay, Roman got the belt, and I don't think he's giving it up anytime soon. So like, what are y'all gonna do now?
Roman, I ain't gonna lie. I don't see Roman giving that belt up. Okay, the earliest he'll give it up is SummerSlam. That's the earliest. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Even then, it's like, what's it? And then, even then, I could see him. I could see him giving it up at SummerSlam.
But you know what? Honestly, I didn't have a problem with they. You know what they should have done or could have done, instead of over here doing that unsanctioned match with Drew McIntyre? They should just made it a triple threat. Yeah, Cody versus Jacob versus Drew McIntyre. Now that would have. I feel like that
You
would have
talking about
cooked.
for the
You get
title?
three guys. Three guys that don't like each other. I mean, come on, like it kind of the story writes itself. It's like none
No,
of
I
like
hear you.
not any of them like each other. They have no alliances. No, it's like I don't like you, but guess what? I don't like you either. Well, guess what? I don't like neither one of you.
Well, my thing is, I mean, he could have did that, but I mean, but the. I mean, all right, my thing is if you do that match, like you risk having Randy being left off of Mania though.
Yeah, well, that's okay. Yeah, true.
That's
It's
my
still,
thing.
it's like, man. But I'm saying that
I
right there
mean,
could have been, well, I mean, you could have, okay, you could have had that for a different pay per view or whatever. But it's like,
no, I hear you. I hear
that
you.
match right there would have cooked if they had just
It,
let that simmer.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you, bro. I think Drew McIntyre. I think if we would have had the feud between Drew McIntyre, if it was Drew McIntyre and Randy Orton, I think that would have been like 50 times better, in my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, and either way, and it's like, well, also too, it's like I wouldn't be mad if Drew retained, or I wouldn't have been mad if Randy won. So it was like, okay, I would have
Cause
been
it's like,
fine with either one.
because like I mean, of course, but the thing is, here's the problem though. It's like, of course, we're saying that now because of how they messed up this storyline between Cody and Orton. Because I'm telling you right now, if you would have told me that, hey, we're gonna have a WrestleMania match between between Orton and Cody, and like we're gonna put like, but yeah, also gonna involve Jelly Roll and Pat McAfee. I'd be like, huh? Why?
Why? Like, stop
but
using Grok,
but
or
I ain't
just
gonna lie
stop
though.
using Grok. Put it down.
But when I when I watched No Name Wrestling podcast, they had said something, and I was like, you know what? That low key kind of makes sense. And this is what they had said. They was like this. They said, when you look at that match on paper, that match, if this booked the way it's supposed to be booked, that match is without a doubt 150% hands down. That is, if you build that storyline the way it's supposed to be built, that is a night two main event. That if that build that is a night two main event. No questions asked. It don't matter what Roman and Cody. It don't matter what Roman and Punk would have did. If Roman, if Cody and Randy would have built that feud the way it was supposed to been built, it would have been no questions asked. That would have had to been the night two main event.
Yep.
But the thing
But
is,
the build up sucked.
and then and that's number one, and then number two, when you have somebody like Roman Reigns, I mean, of course, you already know Roman's like this. Look, if I'm not in the main event of main events, then I'm not showing up because it's Orton. I mean, it's Roman. It's like,
Yeah.
hey, I'm here for the check. I'm here to bring in, I'm here to bring in the viewers. So it's like, Roman's kind of like that. So it's like it was one of those things where it's like, I just don't know how they fumbled that, bro. Like
Want to know
that's
how they
like that's
fumbled it? Because they were being greedy. And how they were being greedy? Because you figure you make more money by getting more eyes on the product, by bringing in these celebrities that, number one, I really didn't care about, but because they're
I
mainstream,
if
because they
it
were
was
so mainstream, they figured, oh, yeah, well, the Jelly Roll fans and the I Show Speed fans,
I
everybody,
if
yeah,
I
they'll tune
had
in.
if I had if I was able to have if I was able to ask Triple H one question, and this one question, if my one question would be this, my question would be when you were building that match between Pat McAfee and Gunther, I want to ask him, what fan base did you talk to that said that Pat McAfee was the face of WWE? I just want to ask him, what fan base did he talk to? That's all I want to know.
No, I want to know who his supplier was. like,
like,
like
I,
what
I
drugs was
really
you
need to
using?
know,
You on
bro.
that blue
Like,
magic?
Listen, the real problem is Reigns. He has a title
huh?
on him.
He said what?
Whoever beats Roman Reigns is gonna get booed.
This
Mm,
is true.
They're gonna
well,
boo him,
It
even if
might as
it's
well be
over.
a
It
heel.
might be mixed, but you're gonna hear some boos, and that's why I
yeah,
didn't want him to win the title.
Yep,
yeah,
this is true.
And that's
yeah,
another thing that they scared of is the fans.
Yep,
If you're
yeah.
trying to build
Mhm.
somebody up to be this face and they're getting booed, they gonna look at it like it's, oh man, we fucked up with this. We shouldn't have did it.
yep,
Yep. Man,
it's true.
damn.
And like
That's
that's what we've been saying. Like a few months ago, it was like okay, and now what? Like it's gonna be a lose lose because like if you lose to Roman, then you're gonna lose your momentum. But then if you beat Roman, then the fans are gonna turn on you and hate you. So it's like, what do you do
Yeah,
in that situation?
yeah.
it's like Roman's fan base is hardcore. Like even
Yeah,
let's say Oba keeps his whatever they doing with Oba, it works. Then
Yeah.
yeah,
whenever he faces Roman for the title,
Hmm.
he's over. Soon as he pins Reigns, you gonna hear some cheers,
but it's
but
gonna
those
be some
boos gonna be
lose.
you gonna hear them.
Hmm.
And it's and that comment section gonna blow up. It's
Yeah,
gonna be a battle in that comment section on
like
YouTube.
they, like bro, they already trying to turn on Oba. You
Oh
see that when
yeah,
I
I saw
punch
that
out?
thread.
They're
Yeah, I saw that
already
You
thread.
talking
trying to
about
turn on him.
you talking about the
Oh, you
fan?
didn't see that
Yeah,
in the group chat on threads because they was over here getting mad because Oba is more over than Braun Breaker.
Okay. What? What?
yeah, they nitpicky. It's like,
Yeah, I thought that was weird. I'm like, wait,
Braun Breaker.
yeah,
I feel
you
like
got
I feel
somebody
like hey, I feel like Roman right now. Braun Breaker. That man couldn't have.
you
like,
gotta,
man, he can't even go and order you a coffee from DoorDash, like, let alone talk about letting you up in here.
you gotta look at all that though, man. Like the fans play a
What
major
you say?
role
What you? Who sent it? It's in the chat.
here.
I'm
It
gonna
was
check it
like,
out. I'll check it out.
cause he don't like the Obafemi open challenge thing. He was like,
He said
So
what?
basically, WWE has screwed themselves over once again, like with
Hmm.
Obafemi and a couple of other things.
Yeah, man. I don't know what. I don't know. Man. It's.
WWE screwed WWE.
He said he doesn't like the open. He said he doesn't like the open challenge. And what? And what happened? Damn, where you
Oh no!
go?
Oh no! What?
His phone might have died or something.
I think so. It probably did.
I'll check it out. Well, it's still showing. It's still showing here. I think so.
I don't know. That was weird. I'm sending the invite. So, but
Right.
yeah, but to your point, are you saying like with your hot takes and all, and like yeah, but like I said, we kind of called this months ago. It was like they're gonna be in trouble because like okay, over gets over. It's gonna be a lose thing. Like if he beat Roman, it's gonna be bad.
Yeah. Yeah. It's man. Oh boy.
Hey, they did it to themselves, and it's like okay, y'all should have had better planning and like and what they do, what they're doing right now. From what I'm seeing, is like, see, they're too busy trying to profit off of all the big names and the top people. And that's basically all they're focusing on. Like, oh, okay, well, this guy's over. So, yeah, let's do this. Oh, yeah,
Right.
they're picking all the people that's like, relevant and popular and all that other good stuff. And that's why they're just doing all this random stuff, throwing them in there. That's why I say, that's why you got your jelly rolls and your even though I had never seen or heard, and somebody told me, "Yeah, I want to go to that Lil Yachty concert." I ain't never heard of that. Said no one ever.
Nah, for real. The only time I'll go see Yachty is like at a festival. And even then, it's just, and the thing
He's
is,
not even
I'm on,
featured. He's like in the like somewhere like what, like probably like number 5 or number 6, like on the little thing, the little
right.
lineup.
That's right. That's my thing. It's like, man, like, yeah, I'll go see Yachty. And it's like, only reason I'm going to see Yachty is because, like, well, the other people I want to see, and I don't really care about seeing them. So I'll go see Yachty.
But like I said, that's what TKOs do. They grabbing all the people. Oh yeah, well, yeah, the kids like the ice show speed, so let's put him on there. That way the kids are tuned in to wrestling because they like ice show speed. But I'm like, I ain't never heard of no kids every time. Yeah, I want to see ice show speed, and it's like maybe teenagers, but not like little kids.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of him being in the feud, but then I ain't gonna lie, like, okay, I'm not gonna say he impressed me in the match because he's like I said, only did like two power slams and then like he did like a backflip,
Yeah,
like
and you know what? Also,
couple other
too, it was
things.
like what that one pay-per-view they did, like when he was on there and he was in like in that prime model costume thing. I think that's what kind of like did it. Everybody, oh yeah, everyone loved it when it was like, well, no, that was just kind of like a weird, like random, like okay, well, why is I show speed? But I think that was a part of like the little Twitch thing that he was doing. But I don't know. But like I said, my thing is like, okay, it was random, it was different, but I'm like, okay, but I didn't really want him back in wrestling. But I mean,
Right. And then, him at the Rumble.
Yeah,
Oh,
getting speared
like
by Braun Breaker, and it was like, okay,
that man had a gash on his leg that was like, ooh. I think he got that gash from when what's his name threw him into the announcer's table though.
yeah. But man, like I don't know. It's been like this whole thing has just been weird, and it's like TKO. They know they've done wrong, and like what I think I've told you this, and I told somebody else. So it's like, don't you find it kind of weird, or a little suspicious? It was like anytime like you said before, like we both kind of said, like when they was on the up and up. Oh yeah, this is the best wrestling we had so far, and it's the best we ever did it. And TKO was proud, and they sold this amount of but now that they on the downs, they down, about to be down and out now. Oh well, you know what? Yeah, this is Triple H's doing. We don't have any part in creative. Yeah, we didn't do that. No, oh no, we had no parts of that.
All right. Like yeah, we only take the credit for like main event things, and even then, we just put our 2 cents in. It's like, oh okay.
Yeah, like when the things are going horribly wrong, now you want to start pointing fingers. Like, yeah, yeah, we don't really do create. The only time we're involved is like for like the major PLEs, but everything else we just leave to Triple H. So
Mm.
if the ratings go, that's his fault. That's not our fault. Even though we charging
Uh,
everybody like $500 a ticket for every PLE, 500 and up.
5 PLE and shit. And SmackDown.
Yeah.
Don't let them announce like a Roman Reigns gonna be on the show. Oh Lord.
But that is just wild how they switched up, and now everybody's just all like, "Oh no, how could this happen?" Oh, we already know what happened. It was TKO, and I'm tired of everybody always blaming. Now, look, I'm not saying that Triple H doesn't have a hand in this, and it's like, well, I'm trying to figure out what really is his role. Then, I mean, okay, you own the company, but it seems like can't you don't make no final decisions with anything. It's like you just let whatever just go. I don't understand it. Like why? I know he could do better because when he was running NXT, like he did a phenomenal. All the people that was on that list, half of them were, if not all, were like all his people, his NXT people, which is wild.
Damn.
It's like they were all his NXT. If you really
Damn.
look at it, it was all his NXT people.
Damn. Did they release what's his name? Johnny Gargano?
I don't think so.
Oh boy. I
Probably
think he
not
might
yet,
be
but
I
no.
said I think I think he might be next.
That he probably might get
Rosalia.
released. He probably might want release papers or something.
Mm-hmm. Rosalia?
Hey, but
Oh
man, like
man.
that was, I don't know. It's not looking good for WWE. It's like I really hope stuff turn around. And like that's the thing, like with the fans, is like we've seen it go bad, and then we've seen it like come back, and we hoping that it comes back again.
Mm-hmm. I hope so too. I figured.
But
That's good.
Like, my bad, ladies and gentlemen, I'm typing a message. We just
This
got
old man
quiet. It's just like
shaking.
dead hair.
Hey, he got quiet. The camera's shaking.
Yeah, because I'm trying to like tap the screen, and like when I tap the screen to make the phone like, because I got it on this like on this little stand with the ring light, and it was like, oh, we were talking about wrestling, but like we getting ready to go and wrap it up. I lost one of my co-hosts here, so we're probably gonna go and wrap it up.
Right. Yeah, you go ahead and wrap it up, my dog.
But yeah, like, well, what my final thoughts is, it's like, man, I don't know. It's like WWE is like, I wanted to get, like, I wanted to be good. I wanted to be, but they going number one, they're going to have to get rid of TKO. Then number two, they definitely going to have to lower those prices. And then three is like start working on your people. It's like y'all don't have no plan. Their only plan is to just only focus on the big names and profit as much money as they can off the big names. And they're more focused on profit and less on storytelling. Even though Triple H,
Mm-hmm.
you know, yeah, we tell stories. We're storytellers. So what you're telling me is that you're liars. You're a bunch of liars.
Right. It's like, yeah, we're storytellers. You know, what we do is here, we tell good
And
stories.
we create moments. We focus on moments.
Like, shut up.
It's like, yeah, we focus on moments. Like, man. But I hope they get themselves out of this predicament. And I really don't want, I don't want people to. It's like this. I'm at the point now where, you know what, if they just have to go and make Oba like the heel or whatever, do what you got to do. Because like at this point, we need something because like it's not making no sense. Because it's like if you're an Oba fan, you're gonna like him whether he's the face or the heel. So I mean, it is what it
That's
is at this
facts.
point.
And again, like we said earlier, you know, it don't matter if it opens a fate because, you know, if the faces get cheered, I mean the faces get booed and
And
the
the
heels
heels
get
get
cheered.
cheered. It's like, wait, hold on,
It's
that's
two.
not how that go.
Right. Yep.
But my thing is like they need to go back to basic storytelling. And I'm tired of all of this. Oh, well, they're not necessarily bad. Everyone's good. Like, no, you need a villain and you need a hero. Like, you need a protagonist and an antagonist. There is no in between.
Right. Cause we still, cause I ain't gonna lie, like I'm up there trying to think right now. Like there's literally, and I mean this, and then after this we can go ahead and wrap it up. When I
All
say
right.
there is not a single person that that who is Cody gonna face?
Yeah, and
Who?
like they have not built anybody. They haven't built anyone up. They haven't done anything. Like they don't have a backup plan because like everybody you done used everybody already. And then we tired of these recycled matches. It's like how many times we gonna have a match with KO? I mean, first time was good, but like they did it about like 3-4 times until he got hurt. I mean,
Right. It's like who is Cody? Like there's nobody on their roster. Nobody. Maybe Mello because they had their match in the beginning. But then but
yeah,
the thing is they're gonna do the feud between Mello and Mello
and
and
Trick.
Trick, in which I'm all for that. That's gonna
I
cook.
just hope they do it properly and not just mess it up. I mean, because like I said before, I like the fact that when they get to the main roster, they act like, oh yeah, these two never met before. We watched NXT. They've met
The only
before. Okay.
right, and the only one where they've like legit kind of like went like right into that is with Javon and Ethan Page.
Yeah, and also you want to know who also they did that with too? Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Now, how is it that you didn't forget their feud, but everybody
Yeah.
else is like, oh, these two, do they know each other? What's going on?
Right.
It's like, are you kidding me? It's like they act like they ain't never met. You know, like I said, like Stephanie and Julia. Now they had a feud in NXT, and then they get to the main roster. And now it's like, hey, who are these two? Like, you two know each other?
Right. Oh, the Kane's back. Hey, buddy.
No, he's having technical difficulties. Like, I'm gonna wait till he comes back so we can go and wrap up the show.
He said he's having difficulties.
I mean, it seemed like he got bumped off because his phone probably died. You knew how to dream you died.
All right. Hey, buddy.
But yeah, it's like I hate that. Like I can't stand it. They act like they don't know. You know, they've had a right. Like I said, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, their rivalry carried over from NXT to the main roster, which I liked it. Like that Mania match they had was good,
Right.
and like each time they had a match, it was never the same thing. It was always like over the top. It was insane. It was insanely good.
Right.
So I don't know. But like I said, I hope it gets better. I hope they try to fix this and stop using Grok or Chat GPT to do storylines. You know, and actually use your brain.
Yep. Well, hey, I mean, here's one thing I can say. You know, we can sit here and talk about how trash it was with what's his name and Vince McMahon, but the one thing we can say about Vince McMahon is he he did storylines.
Yeah,
They might not have been they might not have been the right storylines. The storylines probably only lasted about a week or
I
two,
figured that.
but he still
He said
did
his phone
storylines.
died.
Yeah, I figured that too.
But yeah, oh, see, here's the thing with Vince. His storylines are kind of like hit and miss, and then not only that, as he got older, he'll start a storyline, it'll cook, and then next week it'll be a whole completely different. Like, yeah, you know what? We scrapping that. We doing this one. It's like, whoa, hold up. Weren't we just
Right,
cooking with this last one? Like, what are we doing?
right. That's it. Like I said, I said, even though his stuff was hit or miss, it was still storylines though. It might have missed, but it was still a storyline.
Yeah, well, like I said, here's the thing. He would start off good, and then he'll scrap it and have like a brand new storyline like the next week. Like, so
Right,
you have a character to start off his face, and then next week they're just the heel, like out of nowhere. Like, wait a minute, weren't you just the face last week? Like, what happened?
right. I said, I don't know. That dude had a crazy mind, but
I just figured,
I can't deny the fact that he put some storyline together. It wouldn't. I'll
yeah,
tell you this. It wouldn't be this many open challenges going on. I guarantee you
no,
that.
because like he would center it around somebody. He would center, and I don't understand for the life of me, like why in the writers' room they can't pick a person or see, like, yeah, you know what? I can see us doing like a storyline around this person and them fighting for the, fighting for the IC title or fighting for the US title. Yeah, I can see that.
The only thing that I will say that I am happy as far as with Trick, because this is one thing I knew that when Trick won the U.S. title, I already knew that U.S. title, that U.S. Open Challenge shit was shut down when Trick won it. So that's one thing I'm like, hey, I already knew he ain't finna be doing no Open Challenge.
Oh God, like we ain't even good. Don't do it. We not finna open that can of worms. Like we already know why he ain't finna do no open challenge anyway. Like, don't get me started because then I'll sound like a Trick hater if I go and get started on that.
Right.
And see, here's my thing though: is like I don't hate Trick Williams. I just feel like he could do better right now. I feel like he's not at his best or at his peak, and I feel like he's still trying to find himself. And it's like he ain't found
And
his character. And it's like,
the pro-
look, if you're gonna go and be a pimp, let me just tell you this: pimps don't go and let their coat touch the floor. All right, if you finna be a pimp,
my
like
thing
real
is,
pimps don't do that.
right. My thing is, you had
Exactly. Like that's not gonna work for me either.
right. My thing is this too. You had Trick down there for how many years? Like 5, 6 years, and he still couldn't find himself.
That's terrible. And it's like, cause he went from like this athlete slash boxer gimmick to now he wanted to be like this hip hop slash pimp character, and it's like, what is this? It's like, and it's like, dude, you gotta pick a struggle. You can't sit up here and be a pimp and a rapper and Booker T and all these other people all combined. Like, you gotta be you.
No, you ain't lying now. Oh
And
man.
like you all, and what the crazy part about it is, like, see, you know what the thing that I hate about, like, no, one thing I do hate about Trick is not him, it's his fan base. And it's like, I hate the fact that his fan base can't see, it's like, this dude he's not a fully developed character.
Right.
Like, you're not a fully developed character. It's like, you just trying to just find something and it's like whatever's trending or whoever. Oh yeah, that's probably yeah. I'm gonna use that. Yeah, I'm gonna use that line. That line sounds good. And it's like no, you got to find
Right.
something that works for you. It you have to find something that lines up with you and works for you. You can't just take everybody's stuff and like yeah,
Pick.
I'm gonna use this person's line. And I'm gonna go and yell it to the crowd and see what happens. Like yeah, your mama. And it's like, okay,
Your mama like him.
that was terrible.
Mm.
But anywho, I think that's going to do it for tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
This was a
We
good
hope you
vibe, man.
enjoyed tonight's podcast. And if you missed it, don't worry because we're going to upload it. Well, I'm going to go and upload it to the What the Hill Podcast YouTube channel. Same name, What the Hill Podcast. It should, you just click on my page. Like, I got about like 2 or 3 ads of the YouTube channel. If not, just
Hmm?
hit me in the DMs and I will gladly send you the link.
Right.
With that being said, we're going to go and conclude this segment. We thank you all for being here. We thank you for the love and the support. Thank you for the Kane, even though he's in the chat right now. And we also thank you for Feel the Thrill for being here.
Oh yeah. Always a pleasure.
And that being said, we will catch you all on the next episode. So until then, bye guys.
Bye guys.